Spanish is great, and you know Spanish. But either way, it's cool because to show that, hey, I can do this too. I mean, but I still spread the word of God, regardless of if I know. Like, you know, you can tell you know Spanish, you study Spanish. But the thing is, the way he talks, it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying because his accent is real strong.
Are you guys ready?
But that's how they say it, bro. Okay.
Hey, Brian, you're gonna have to tell me what the timer says.
Okay.
I put it for
Here, let me see. Push start. You see this? This I can see it. Oh, perfect. I can see it.
28. Stop.
Yep.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yep.
Well, I'm not.
Hold on. Before we start it, who's in the intro? Want me to say it?
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
But we have to do a 3 count after I sit down. Because Louis said that last time. We basically did the intro when I was already sitting, on my way to sitting down.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We should all clap. 1, 2, 3. Clap, and then we go.
Alright, cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I'm with that.
Our second episode, right?
Second episode.
20, 29, 28, 27.
Alright. 1, 2, 3.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast Flare Up. My name is Brian Lara.
The podcast Flare Up. It's the Flare Up podcast.
Alright, we'll cut that out.
Let's do it 1, 2, 3 again.
Alright. So what was it again?
No. Just go. Keep on going with it.
Okay. But yeah, so my name is Brian Lara.
I'm Frankie.
And we got our special guest.
Our special guest, maybe long-lasting guest.
My name is Joseph. Nice to meet you guys.
Yep.
Alright. So Joseph, let's talk about you, my brother.
What's up?
So, how long have you been up here, brother? How long have you been in the HD high desert?
I've been in the HD. You know what? I never really counted in years. My brain don't work that way. So I've been up here starting in 4th grade. How old was I in 4th grade? How old are we in 4th grade?
I don't know.
I'll tell you, bro.
That's how I feel too, because I moved up here when I was in 5th grade.
Huh.
Now I'm like, I don't even know how old
You
I
don't
was.
even know how many years.
Yeah.
Shit. No,
So-
go for that in the back.
I guess you're like 8, 9?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's a good.
8
Yeah.
or 9?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
so
about
I guess I'm 27 now. So what, 20 years?
You're 27?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'll be
oldest.
28 in September.
You're like,
You're like the baby. You're like the baby of the group, huh?
no, Chief is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
huh?
shit.
Yeah,
If you
damn.
guys don't know who Chief is, he might pop up in one of our episodes.
He's
He's another long good friend, too. We know him for a while, too.
yeah, and he's also the producer / photographer / videographer.
Yes, sir.
He helps out with the podcast, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so been up here for 20 years, went up to school forever. I work up here too.
Hell yeah.
Where were you originally from?
I originally came from Miraloma.
Miraloma.
That's right.
So
there.
Jarupa Valley.
Jarupa
Now,
Valley.
Jarupa
Hey,
Valley.
were you there? You're all the cows and all that
Oh,
stuff.
dude, it smells so crazy all the time. There's that one place where you're going down the 15 right after the 10. It smells
Yeah,
super
bro,
crazy right
you
there
see?
every time. Every time.
Yeah.
But that used to be the whole area used to smell like that. But they got rid of a lot of those dairies around there.
Yeah, it's crazy how Jarupa Valley have grown, man. Like, there's just a bunch of houses. They got rid of all of the cattle. And I'm like, what the heck? Because I remember when I was little, when we got to the 15 freeway, when we go to TJ in Mexico, I remember every time we go there, we just see a bunch of, like, you see off the freeway, you see, like, all the
Yep.
cattle. It's either...
Or you could smell it.
Obviously, bro, you can smell it. You roll your windows up, make sure that you just get in the car. But, yeah, dude, I remember being young, driving all the way to TJ, Mexico, just see the cows. And now, what a big change, bro.
Is there still cows? I haven't been over there in a while.
There's still a few cows around there. If you go off of Cantu Galeano Ranch Road and Hamner, in that little area, they got a few little dairies in there still.
Because I remember when
It's
I
like small ones, huh?
lived in Riverside, one time I drove from Riverside to Chino Hills
Mhm.
because the 60 was closed. And I went through the street and there was still a lot of dairy farms.
Yeah, right there. That's exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I remember when I was young, it used to be a super common sight where there'd just be like a dead cow right there on the side
Oh,
of the road.
shit.
And they would just come pick them up whenever that's how they would do it. They would just leave them on the road and pick them up later.
It's like a hit and run type of car?
No, it was just they die and they put them there, and the guys who were in charge of picking
What
them
the
up, they
fuck?
pick them up later on and they charge them later.
Hey, bro, so it's like you know how like trash cans, you know how they come every certain days like that? So they just put
Oh, for cows,
they
for
put, like,
livestock,
cow every
for
two
livestock,
days.
that's fucked
so they
up.
put the cows on the street like, oh.
Chickens on our Wednesdays. Chickens on Wednesdays. Chickens Wednesdays. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not so common no more, but I did see one not that long ago. Coming back when I was doing construction before coming home,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I would go through there pretty often. You see them every now and again, be a sheep or a cow or whatever.
Dead on the street?
Dead on the side.
Dude, I've never
That's
seen
crazy,
that.
bro.
Dang, that sucks.
Damn, what? I bet you the birds be put like crows. They'll be like,
Oh, for
that
sure.
shit.
They are over there.
Eating that
They're
shit.
going to get whatever they can.
Bums.
Bums?
Bums just getting a
Bums
piece of
are-
steak.
Hey,
Having
they're
himself
actually
a
hiding
nice
the
filet mignon.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like hiding inside the cow and shit.
It's trying to stay warm.
Like on Star Wars.
Just the Star Wars shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was in high school, we used to go paintballing at SC Village, and it was in between like Chino, Corona, and like Norco somehow. Like that, I just showed 3 cities. It's like, what the fuck? But it was like in between a whole bunch of dairy fields. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I noticed about that area. It's like very like it's like Ontario, Chino, and Drupa Valley. It's like the way how it's set up. It's like you might think that you're in Chino, but you're actually in Ontario.
Oh, it's kind of all one city almost.
Yeah, dude. It's like what the heck? Like that always throws me off. I'm like,
Because I think it goes Etiwanda one way, right? I think it's Etiwanda that splits Ontario to.
but think about Ontario goes all the way to like what is it? Euclid.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
After
just
Euclid is what,
just
Pomona?
yeah. Once then no, it's Euclid. If you start going south to Euclid, well, it depends. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
you
it's
go,
weird. It is pretty
It's
weird.
just the structure of how they, I guess how they plan. Oh, you're this city and that city. It's like very strange.
No, it goes
in a
past
way.
Euclid, dude. It goes all the way to Vineyard.
You see what I'm saying? Tell me, oh, where are we in Chino? Like, I'm in your Ontario.
You know what? I think it's a kind of a thing where you have to live there to know how everything is.
Works,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Because
Yeah.
even when I lived there, I tried to order pizza one time, and the pizza place was in Ontario, and I told them, "Oh yeah, I live in Jurupa Valley." They're like, "No, we don't go that far." I was
They're like, what do you mean that far? It's only
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
Well, I think it wasn't even Ontario. I think it was Fontana, and they're like, "We don't go to that zip code." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Was it the Pizza Pirates?
I think it was Pizza
Yeah,
Pirate. Yeah, it was
Damn,
Pizza Pirates.
Pizza Pirate.
Oh,
There's one right
good.
there in Herpa though too.
Yeah, yeah. That's what tripped me out. I was like, "What the fuck?" And
Got
like
those
we
big
go
ass
to
pizzas in that
Riverside,
big
yeah,
box.
like the Pizza Loca
The
style.
big
Yeah,
old
yeah,
box.
yeah. I keep on going.
Okay, for sure. So,
So yeah, been up here 20 years. Went to school here the whole time. I work up here still. I work for the post office now. I drive
Thank
a
you
little
for your
truck
service,
now.
dude.
Oh, you're welcome.
you
You're welcome.
guys have been messing up my mail orders or something.
No, well, if I do, don't come to me because my shit's nice.
Still missing my taxes, but it's cool. Just waiting on my taxes.
But yeah, it's just being up here in the desert life. You got to figure out what kind of stuff there is to do because there ain't much to do. So you figure out your own
True.
little stuff.
So when you moved up here, like how was it? Like when you first moved up here, like
Was it a culture shock?
Like a cold, yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, being from where I was down there, when we moved, we just moved to get like better air quality, you know?
Yeah, that's what my parents told me.
Down there sucks so bad because right there off the 15 and the 60,
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
that's all trucks all day long. There's millions
Trucks.
of trucks that pass through there every day.
Dude, even if you're driving like down on the 15, like in the morning, like when the sun's rising, you can see that yellow like layer.
Yup.
Just
You look at the sun, it's just like orange, like extra orange
Oh,
looking.
it's
Ugh.
nasty, dude.
Damn.
And it's crazy because when I drive through, like a little bit north up here in Apple Valley, looking down this way, it's starting. I'm
See
starting
it
to
a
see
little
that
bit,
little layer.
Little
dude.
layer.
I'm like, shit, that's gross.
So yeah, we were down there, and it was honestly still pretty rural because they hadn't put no stuff there yet. They were off of the 15 and Limelight, they have a whole new. Well, it's not new no more, but
The
when
shopping center.
when we left, it wasn't there, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing.
So they have that whole Target there, the Best Buy, the movies, everything.
24-hour
Yeah.
fitness.
So the
Redux.
year we moved, the year after, all that stuff was in there brand new.
Yeah.
Mm.
What the hell?
So we moved from having to go from the stores far to having to go to the stores far again. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Because when I first moved up here, Escondido wasn't even paved yet. That was all a dirt road. Like going to Cedar Middle School,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like Mesquite
Oh.
Trails.
No
Yeah.
shit, for real.
That road to Walmart right there on Main Street.
Yeah.
that was all dirt when I moved.
I'm
up
trying to
here.
remember if it was dirt when I moved up
To be
here.
honest, bro, like for me, I rarely use that road, so I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Yeah, because for me, like the only stores that we used to mess with, it used to be remember the Soul Market? It's now Cardenas now.
It used to be a full.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
remember that.
Yeah, so Cardenas right there off Main Street. That shit used to be
El
the
Sol?
Market.
Oh, for
El Sol
real?
Market,
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I remember they changed it. Either they got bought out or whatever it was, but they switched the name now.
Because there used to be a soul market in Victorville, in like the heart of like
I don't
7th
even
Street.
remember that one.
No?
Honestly,
It was, yeah, it's called El Sol, El Sol
Soul
Market.
Yeah,
Market,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Over like by downtown.
Downtown, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that the one that used to be King Ranch Market?
Oh, was it King Ranch then?
I remember it was King Ranch. It was the lion right there that wore the little crown.
Maybe
Yeah.
it was then.
remember
Maybe it was
right
that
by
then.
the DMV, right?
Yeah, by the DMV.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
But yeah, I mean, there wasn't nothing up here when I came up here. The high school wasn't built or nothing.
Oh yeah, the middle school. I remember when I moved up here, the middle school just opened up.
Did it?
Cedar, yeah.
Yeah, so then I guess I was there when it just opened too.
Because I was
at the same time.
I started off in Summit, and then from Summit I went to Cypress for 1 year because Cypress was just a 6th grade because none of the elementaries had a 6th grade.
Right. Yeah, I went to Cypress. It was just 5th grade, wasn't it?
6th grade or 6th grade? It was 6th grade. Yeah.
6th grade.
Yeah.
I know.
6th grade.
I know that time when I went, they were changing to be.
Because now it's from K through 6th. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
And then I went to Cedar.
That was weird. Why was there just one school with all 6th grade only?
I know
it was weird. It was because that's all it was, all 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was real weird when we were there too. They were having like little mini riots and stuff too.
Hey, bro, same here. I was at that time too. I remember. That's kind of weird, bro. It's like everyone came from Cottonwood was there, and the kids that came from Mission Crest came over here, and there was always a beef.
See, and I came from Summit too. I didn't even come from any of those schools.
I came from Summit like you.
Yeah.
So you guys are probably part of the Mission Crest side because that's where Mission Crest is at.
Mission Crest wasn't even built yet. The Mission Crest is the one across from Summit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that school's brand new too.
Yeah, because I
it's
remember
cool,
before
yeah.
Summit
Cause
Summit I think was from 1 through 5.
No, Summit was just. See, that was weird also. Summit was only 3rd and 4th. No.
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
No, it was just 4th and 5th. Because I went there.
Was it?
Yeah, because when I moved up here,
remember.
I went to Summit. So I went to Summit for 4th and 5th grade. Then 6th grade was Cypress, and then 7th, 8th was Cedar.
Yeah. Hey, did you ever have, you know how Summit had the Summit Academy next door? Did you ever have those people come over and TA you? Or they were like TAs for the teachers?
No, I don't ever really. I remember seeing them there, but like never really like in our part of the school.
Oh, really? Yeah, because we used to have.
Military, right? Military type of.
It was like a military type thing, but
yeah.
they used to be TAs for us. I remember I was like, what the fuck, why you guys all dressed up all like that? Because they would have bomber jackets and like cargo pants.
Looking all sick, dude?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell's going on?
You want to join us?
I was like, not today, not today.
They're all yelling at you. Left face, right face. Oh shit!
That's crazy. Because now I think that Summit Academy is what is it now? It's
still Summit Academy, but I think the entire
it's a continuation school now,
Oh,
right?
you know they still have the Summit there though. What is it called now? It's called
Celsius?
Shadow Ridge.
Shadow Ridge?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but
Shadow
that's
Ridge
the continuation school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Summit right next to
Also,
it.
Summit's still doing the little military.
I guess so,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Because and then there's that school across the street from it, the elementary school.
That one's like pretty new. I remember one time I was teaching the homie right there how to drive stick shift in that parking lot.
Hit a kid.
No, it was late. It was super late at night, and full racial. Me and the homie's black. So he's driving. So I'm teaching him how to drive stick. I'm gonna go to the school right there. Where are you gonna hit at the school? We're there, and he's learning right there. And the first thing the cop sees is a black guy at the wheel in the parking lot of the school. And he's like, "What are you guys doing right here?" Well, I'm teaching him right now how to learn how to drive stick. And they're all like, there's been a lot of like thieves like coming here recently and taking a lot of stuff from the school. I have nothing clue about that.
Yeah,
I'm just teaching him how to drive stick shift. What's the problem?
Yeah.
You guys gotta get out of here. You guys can go learn anywhere how to go drive stick anywhere else. Blah 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 blah. All right, we left.
Dude, the same shit happened to me when I lived off of Topaz and I had the Saturn and that was stick. I remember Brandon came over and we were just bullshitting, and I told him like, "Hey, you want to go learn how to drive stick?" They're like, "Yeah, I barely fucking knew how to drive stick. I was still grinding gears." Yeah. So we were like, there's like this little empty. There's a lot of little empty like roads right there. And I remember he was busting a U-turn on it, and then out of nowhere, a fucking cop pulls up and pulls us over. And he told me, he's like, "Hey, do you have insurance and all that?" I was like, "Yeah, but my insurance paperwork is in my house." And I'm like, "I live down the street. You want to go?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "People were calling because they saw a suspicious vehicle parked here for a while." I was like, "Nah, we just got here. We are just like, I'm teaching them how to drive stick. Same shit."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, you guys have a good day." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Damn. We were there super late though. It was probably like.
Nah, this was like
so
afternoonish.
So we did it was during like nighttime. You said
it was like 9 or 10
that's
probably.
That's probably why, bro.
But still, I mean, it's public property.
Dude, I raced back there one time. I've raced back there. I remember one time we went to a kickback at your house.
Yeah.
Remember?
Hey, did you race against Lee? Is that what it was? Or
no, it wasn't Lee. It was what's his name? Tony something. His dad had a Camaro. A Camaro SS, the newer one.
Yeah.
And I remember he always like, "Hey, let's race. And it's when I first had the Challenger, dude.
Yeah.
And you know how there's that back street and there's nobody ever in that street. I was like, "Fuck it, let's go do it there." So he came over to your kickback, and then from there we went to that spot, and it was me and my two cousins, and dude, holy shit, it was a lot of fun because it was my first time ever racing. But I remember there was a point where we met the mark, and he kept on going, and I was like, oh, for sure, well, I'm gonna go back to the line. And I didn't see him come in reverse, and we were like legit like this. And I didn't haul ass forward, dude. He would have fucking just smacked that. Dude, imagine that shit.
That's the thing. Is, driving fast is so much fun, but we're so dumb when we're young and we have no experience of what the hell.
I think about it now. I'm like, dude, I'm so dumb. Well, that was like a super dumb moment because I'm like, one, I would have fucking. And it was crazy because like 5 minutes, we did a couple pulls, and then like we're like, all right, we're cool. We're like. And then we were heading back to your house. Yeah. And a cop out of nowhere was coming down that same street. I was like, dude, I'm so happy. We were just like it
happened.
Before before he came out. But yeah, dude, I was like, dude, that would have got me like my license revoked, fucking car towed.
A lot of bullshit, bro.
Yeah, I was like, dang.
Hey, but it was fun though, right?
And I was fun. And nobody died.
Fun as fuck. Nobody died.
Nobody died.
We're all good. That shit was fun as fuck.
Hell yeah, man.
No, but I guess that's one of the like beauty parts about living out here is like you have those weird empty streets. But now that I like work all the way in like Palmdale and stuff, like I'm like, dude, there's so much fucking empty streets that nobody comes out here.
Dude, that'd be a good place to have a little like a nice like a whole organizer.
Yeah,
out there.
Dude.
If there ain't nothing to hit out there. What are you gonna hit, a yucca tree?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Or fucking tumbleweed or some shit. Like
that's all you do.
Wild West quick drawing and shit.
And if your fucking car like flips, like you just got dirt on both sides. So
right.
You're straight. Yeah, exactly.
So Joseph, I know you play music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of instrument do you play?
Yeah, cool.
So I play clarinet of all things. I got the biggest dude with the littlest instrument.
Clarinet, I learned in 6th grade too.
Yeah, I remember I started learning when I first went to Cyprus. Actually.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Yeah, I was right there with what was his name? That bald guy with the toupee, dude.
Oh, that's right. He had a toupee.
He had a fake ass
and he had
hair.
glasses, right?
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. It's not Mr.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't even want to.
He was a whole funny character in
he was pretty funny. Yeah,
he was cool.
He reminded me like a cartoon character for some reason.
He was like a guy out of like a Sunday morning cartoon on the paper. Dude.
He did look like that. He did look like that. Like some shit you would see on The Simpsons or some shit.
So yeah, I started there in 5th grade, and I don't even know why I wanted to. I just an instrument would be cool, and I think if I can be better than Squidward, that would be sick as fuck.
That would.
Fuck Squidward.
That was in your mind all the time.
Squidward. So then I did that in 6th grade. So I went to 7th grade, and I was dumb as fuck. I didn't fucking sign up for music class. So 8th grade, I signed up again, but I signed up again for beginner band. But then I was like better than everybody because they were like real beginners, and I already had that little bit of experience from being there in 6th grade.
Yeah.
So I remember the teacher was like, "Man, I don't know why you signed up for this class. You should have signed up for the other class. You could have given to Disneyland."
That was at Oak?
No, that was at
Cedars.
I could have went to Disneyland, been in the little parade, dude.
Damn.
But whatever. So I went from there, and then in high school I did band for all 4 years.
Huh.
And that was a cool experience. That shit was super cool. We went all kinds of different schools and did our competitions, and it was a real cool experience. I guess it was just a cool experience in general.
It's like you were touring with the band.
Yeah, we were touring with the band, all getting our practice in and getting all our stuff in together. All the little bullshits we went through together. It was a cool little team building thing, you know?
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
So you were part of marching band too, right? Marching?
Yeah, marching band.
Hey, so I noticed, I think I see you guys practice too before in high school because I used to do track and field and cross country. I remember I see you guys out there. I was like, damn, bro, it looks very technical.
It's super technical, dude.
Technical, and you guys are all sharp, like not really looking at the ground. Just
That's the thing is when you're marching, it's a very like for as stupid as it looks, it's a very like intricate thing that all has to go together.
Because it's all like the.
It's like choreographed, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's all choreographed.
Yeah. And then you have to learn how to. Well, you have to play the fucking.
That's the thing. First of all, you got to know how to play your instrument good enough to where like everybody's gonna be able to hear your shit where you're supposed to be. Because you one clarinet and two clarinet don't have the same part, so you have different things that you guys are playing, and there's different little stuff that's working into each other.
So you guys are not playing the same thing, just.
There's like 2 parts per thing, and if there's like 6 clarinets, like the first 3 will be one, and the other 3 will be another part. Yeah, so It's like that. So it's real like, first you gotta know how to play your instrument. Second, you gotta memorize the music that you're given to, the music that you're gonna be playing out there. You gotta memorize it.
How many songs did you guys memorize? Like when you're about to perform?
Every year that I was there, we only ever did 3 songs. So each song was probably like 4.5 minutes around there. The whole show was around like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
You're learning your instrument, you're learning your music, you remember all that. Then you got to learn how to march. So that ain't
on
that
cue.
That ain't that crazy. It ain't that hard. It really ain't. But it's like keeping all this stuff together, juggled around in your head.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like it's a pain in the ass, bro. Because think about it. Because you guys just don't go straight. You guys go what?
No, we're going diagonal. We're walking back. Like, sometimes instead of walking like dot dot dot, we're going dot dot dot
into an angle.
You have to remember how to walk half step and all that kind of stuff.
Oh shit!
So
we're skinking in the
we're in there skinking in the pit, and we're all getting our music done. But once the shit comes out in the end, if you have a good team behind you and you're watching back on the footage, it's shit's super cool to see how it all comes together. It's super cool to see how that shit all comes together.
Because you guys would perform at the football games, right?
Every football game.
I remember when we were there. I'm like, damn, goddamn, that's a lot of work.
And you know what? It's a lot. It's hard. It's hard to do. It ain't. It's like it's hard work.
Yeah, it is. I bet.
We'd be there in the football games, and the football games are always there in the middle of winter, you know? Yep. So I remember we would take off our little hat. Yeah. And since I always had long hair, I'd have my do-rag on, holding my hair in. My shit would be steaming so crazy.
That's it. Would you ever get nervous?
Nah. We practiced this so much. You're doing what you practice over and over again. You know what I mean?
I bet your first time was nervous, right?
The first time you're like, well, shit, like, you know what? The first time ain't never that bad because usually the first time that you're out there, you're doing it like at the first football game of the year. Yeah. And usually by that time, the whole your set isn't put together yet. Like everybody hasn't learned the entire marching set yet. Mm-hmm. So you're only doing maybe like the first like half or the first 2/3. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Did you guys ever go like to finals or something?
So in my senior year, we did. In my senior year, we were actually super good for our senior year.
For marching band or for jazz?
For marching band.
Marching band.
So for marching band, we did. Our show was called Unique. So it was all about like being unique and shit. Like how we're all like our own individual person. Uh-huh. So they had we had music. Our first act was from Danny Elfman. We had the opening of Edward Scissorhands. That's how we opened up.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
And then that first song ended with what's the movie? Beetlejuice. The music from Beetlejuice. So we went from the Edward Scissorhands to the Beetlejuice music. Damn. And that's how we ended that first one. So then we stopped there. Damn. Then from that song we played Radiohead, Creep by Radiohead.
Oh, that's sick.
We did Creep by Radiohead. It was super sick. And
that's actually pretty dope.
That's one of the bangers still too for like today.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, that's badass. Another question, so for really don't know, band, so like, is there any categories when you guys go in competition? Like, is there like freestyle? Mm-hmm. Is there like a formal? Like, is there any categories like you guys have to, like you guys pick category or you have to do all of the categories?
Okay, so your categories go by how big your band is as a school. So 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, if you're a B or a C, like a smaller schools would be like B or C's, but there's schools that get really big. I'm pretty sure we were a 2A band. We were either a 1A or a 2A band.
So what was that be considered? Like a big school or small school or medium school?
We're a decent sized school. It was decent. It was like bigger than average.
Oh shit, okay.
But we had a lot of competition in that category too. All the others, that's the thing is it's the state of California band championships. You know what I mean? So all the state of California is gonna come around for.
It's like CIF but for band.
Yeah, for bands. So that was our show that one for my senior year. So, and that last song of that one was like some Egyptian song. And it was super cool because like during the middle of the song we would have to sing.
What?
And like it was just like some like Egyptian chant. That shit went. Like ho 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 ho. Some Egyptian shit, dude. So I remember we on our senior year we went to the actual state championships for the state, and there was this one school, they were called Gar High School, and we already knew they were gonna win. So they already had that shit in the bag, but at that one we took second place. So we were super happy to take second place for that one. I don't remember where Gar was from.
I don't know how many schools though. I bet you a shit ton.
There was 10 schools at the championships.
Oh shit!
And that's out of all the other schools too. You know what I mean?
Is that like for Southern California division or is that like the whole.
I believe it's Southern California division. Then after you go from that, then you go to like the whole California.
So how do you qualify for the whole California?
We never got that far, so I don't
So,
know.
well, it makes me wonder, like, you have to work first place, so you're pretty much representing, hey, we're from Southern
SoCal?
California. Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. So after that, Gar went on to go do more stuff after that. But that's the thing is that shit's so cool how it all comes together. Just see how everybody comes together and is able to get at least a second place out of that. And we're all just like regular people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is pretty sick. That's pretty dope. And then like the dedication. You were playing clarinet or drum?
Clarinet that whole 4 years.
Was that the only instrument you played, or you don't play any other?
No, that's the only instrument I played in band. But like I do mess with other instruments, but I'm not like the greatest at them. You know what I mean? It's like I mess around a little on guitar, but I'm not great at it.
You know, Chief?
No, I'm no Chief. Chief over there whipping the bass.
Dude, not even on fucking bass, on guitar.
He whips the guitar too? I haven't heard him play guitar.
I'm like, damn, I've been playing guitar for this song. You
And this was
that?
He's all playing it backwards.
What the fuck?
He's like, let me see real quick. Let me show you.
What I've been messing with a lot lately is the piano. The piano is really
sick.
fun. I bought a keyboard and it's just putting little chords together.
Yeah.
Just pressing different keys to see how different things sound together.
Oh,
Putting all those different sounds together and just listening and mixing different stuff to hear a minor and major, all those different kind of the different variations of key is real interesting to me.
That's sick. Yeah, like Ray Charles.
Yeah, I know, man.
All blind, dude.
I know.
Oh, have you seen that video? It's a guy's like the duality of man, and it's a guy with a chainsaw. 1 second, and then the next second he's playing like a dope ass thing on piano. That shit says that'd be beautiful.
You graduated high school. What'd you end up doing?
So I graduated high school, and I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. So honestly, I just sat at home for a year.
Dang, that's
I was sitting there being a dumbass, not doing shit, not even playing video games. So I didn't have internet.
Shit.
That's the thing where I live. We barely got internet like 4 years ago, and now we got like the top of the top. We got fiber optic shit now.
Dang, that was it, Uprising?
But no, it's called Race Communication. Shout out Race Communications putting that shit in my neighborhood.
Oh, who bought them off? Because I think they were from they're AT&T, no?
It's Frontier now.
Oh yeah,
Frontier. But that's one I was telling you guys. They had that shit down the street from my house.
Yeah,
and they had to dig all that big old line.
Yeah, like I'll play the waiting game. I'll play the waiting game.
Just wait 2 days to get there.
But yeah, we're there and.
So the question was, so after high school, when you graduated, like, what'd you do?
Okay, so yeah, I sat at home like a dummy for a fucking year.
I think we all, well,
kind of in a way we did it. Like for me, I just went straight to working in a warehouse. You know, like I had no plans. I don't know what I was gonna do.
Dude, I worked at a shop because I thought that was gonna be my fucking thing.
That was the thing. I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I for sure didn't want to go to college because I hated being in school. Like I'm not interested in shit that I'm not interested in. If that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
Like
you're not gonna put your 100 towards something. You're like,
I'm not the smartest person in the world, but things I take interest to, I'm pretty good at.
Yeah.
So I'm not good at fucking listening to little numbers and shit and trying to do all your formulas and shit. Like the kind of shit that I like to do is mechanics and like working with my hands and shit.
Yeah.
So what I did from being off for that year, I just went to Job Corps after that. And I went I went originally to go for the electrical program because I mean electricians make some pretty good fucking money.
Yeah,
they do.
Big time, bro.
So the thing how Job Corps works is they just want you to get you in as fast as they can get you in, and then once you're in, they're gonna tell you to pick your top 3 trades.
Yeah, that's it.
So they have like business, they had cooking, they had like nursing, paperwork, those kind of people.
Yeah.
Landscaping, plumbing, tile, and electrical at the location that I was at. So
can you break down Job Corps to me? Because I've heard of it, but I didn't know is it like a trade school?
So Job Corps is like a trade school. It's completely paid for. It's free essentially.
So it's
shit!
It's free. It's free.
That's dope.
Free.
Yeah.
So pretty much it's like to get your foot into the blue collar type of like work state. It
is. Yeah. It's good. Well, that's what happened for me. Is like when you go in there. I chose my 3 trades. Obviously, I was going for the electrical, but I chose as my second and third. I put second for tile and third for. I want to say plumbing. It might have been the other way around, second and third, but it was those 2.
Yeah.
So when you're in there, the class they have already going on obviously is going to be full because everybody's trying to get through those classes and get their stuff done, you know. So they put you in whatever your second and third was for the time being. So I ended up going to tile.
Dang.
But tile, I mean, tile was super cool. Tile was always really fucking cool. Like I remember we would just be there and we would put together a countertop and like
Stuff like that.
that kind of stuff. Yeah, like we would put together a countertop, a shower, whatever, and do little projects around the school and stuff. Like if there was one time like one of the administrators wanted a new little thing in her office, and we did a little nice tile thing in her office. You know what I mean?
Dang, that's
And there was a
that's
few
good
times-
experience.
It's super cool experience because then too there was other times we do like charity work. We did like a church. They needed to have all their bricks power washed and cleaned, and we took it was the painters. That's what they had to paint. That's what I forgot. So they took the painters and the tile guys. We all went together. We had the pressure washers, and we were going.
Hold that.
Damn, that wasn't the bad.
Oh my gosh, this bitch.
What do you mean?
It stopped recording.
How long into?
I don't know. Oh, and the battery's about to die.
Damn.
I guess
Can you plug it in?
Charge it real quick.
Yeah, charge real quick.
Can you use it and have it charging or no?
No.
No?
If you want to continue on the voice, you want it to.
We can do the rest in voice, but we can just finish it like that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I got people.
Sure. Yeah,
Yours are on or what?
yeah,
I
I'm right here.
Finish your shot. Get the new one.
Alright, sure. You have the talk hands, bro?
That shit was pretty smooth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's not that
We
hard.
just got into it. Just get into it.
Exactly.
That
Get
shit
more
was cool.
interesting.
That shit
Yes,
was
sir.
super cool.
Hell yeah, brother. Okay, brother. Hey, you know what we should do next time? Next time, let's record. Put on record. Let's have one to record. So we time it.
I was thinking of doing that this time.
Yeah, like let's like don't even do nothing. Just like watch it, see how it records until where it cuts out, so we can know where to cut it out. So it might even be earlier. So like even 15 minutes.
That's what I was thinking.
15 or
Because I put the alarm for 29:30.
this is still recording, right?
That's for still
Okay,
recording.
just let it run. It's cool.
So I'm just doing the second audio one?
Yeah, it's cool, bro. Yeah. But we can use this like as a picture, as in like the
Yeah,
pretty much like the podcast picture, I guess you could say. Or bro, with the bro.
I don't know. Dude, you know what I was going to do? I was going to put a mirror back here so we could see if it's still recording or not.
Oh, that's a pretty sick idea, bro.
Unless you
Shit.
guys want to take a break.
How long does it take to charge though?
Like an hour.
I'll take an hour break because I'm pretty sure we already got into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're
So
right.
it's better
Yeah,
just
it's
continue, bro.
better. Alright.
Break.
Please take this time to just be thankful for anything that's going on throughout the world. You know? Well, I guess not what's going on throughout the world, but there's a lot of weird things going on throughout the world. So I guess be thankful for what you got. You know? We're still recording, huh? We're still recording.
Yes, recording. Yeah.
I had a little nice message in there.
Hell yeah, bro. Alright.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, good. We'll finish it from where we are. So, what are we talking about?
So we're talking about that you had to do.
Alright, let's do
church.
1, 2, 3. Start right here.
So yes, you were talking about the you guys would do extra stuff from that trade school you went to.
Oh, from Drop Board.
The job corps.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
about the church. Remember you said you guys were like.
oh yeah. So we went there, and there was little projects that we would do. So one of the projects that we wanted to go do for the neighborhood was like just go and clean up this church that we were at. So we just went there. The painters and the tile guys, we all went to go just power wash everything, clean it all up real nice, and a little community D, you know, just for around San
Yeah.
Bernardino local. That's where it was at. It was right there in it's called Muscoy.
Oh, that's the ghetto.
Super ghetto.
That's
In
the
the
ghetto,
ghetto,
dog.
Good, my boy.
The hood. So we're right there, and we would just go do little shit around San Bernardino. There was this other project that we had where we weren't even doing tile stuff. We were just helping on this other whole house. It was a Habitat for Humanity.
Oh shit.
Okay.
And Muscoy or in?
It was in San Bernardino. I don't remember exactly where, but San Bernardino City.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're there, and we weren't even doing tile or anything. We're just there helping the contractors that were there just clean up shit around the like in the house that was right there, and helping like bringing materials and all that kind of stuff, loading and unloading shit.
Yeah.
And those are cool days. Like I remember when I first got in, the guy that was in charge of the shop, he's like the not like the teacher, but like the guy that's like first in command.
The head guy, yeah.
Which is shop leader is what he's called.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, we're all going around right now and making sure, like, we're cleaning up right now. Like, we need somebody to clean the bathroom. Who wants to clean the bathroom? I'll shop clean it. He's like, you want to clean the bathroom? Well, you know, I don't want to, but I'll do it.
He's like, you sure about that?
He was like, you know what? That's probably one of the best answers I've ever heard. Nobody wants to clean the bathroom.
Sure. What'd you encounter in the bathroom, Justin?
It was clean, you know. We were fucking. We had our own little bathroom for tile shop, so nobody really wanted to fuck it up because we all had to use it.
Yeah.
That's true. That makes sense.
So it wasn't bad, but that's how I try to be. You know, is just do what you can. Just do it. Just do what you have to do. You know what I mean?
Even if you don't like it.
Yeah, just do what you're gonna do. And not even if you don't like it or not. It's just like just to help out a little bit.
Just help out, yeah. Because that little help's gonna go a long way.
So help goes a long way, dude.
So how long have you been in the Job Corps, like, until you finally found a different job opportunity to do?
So Job Corps, I was probably there for like a year and a half. That's more or less how long the programs go. When you're doing your programs, there's like a whole checklist of stuff that you're going through. Like do this, like you grout the first time. You know what I mean? It's like set up your whole countertop, learn how to use your chalk line. That's all stuff that you're checking off your list.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing you're doing there is just working off your checklist, and then once you're done with your checklist for the school, then you're done. You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of is at a like at your own pace kind of a thing.
So pretty much it's up to you. How long does it take you to finish that checklist?
Essentially,
so if you want to do it longer, if you're going to be bullshitting, of course it's taking longer compared to someone that's trying to get their shit done.
For sure.
For a job that's either hiring them, right?
Yeah. So that's the thing is when you're gonna try to get into a union. Obviously, anybody can go to any union and go say, "Hey, I'm looking for a position. I'm starting off no experience, no nothing. So I'll start you off at first period, whatever union you're gonna go to."
Yep.
So when I was at my union, I ended up finishing tile. By the time I finished tile, it was like a month before I was gonna finish. The electrical program opened up, and I'm all shit. I'm already done with tile. I might as well just finish that.
Yeah.
So I just finished my tile. I went into the workforce. I started at Local 18. Local 18 was Bricklayers and Allied Craftsmen, BAC.
Oh, okay.
And if I would have went in there just regular without going to the Job Corps, I would have started off at first period. But since I already had my experience from being in Job Corps, they started me off at second period.
So what's the difference between first and second period?
It's gonna be your paycheck, so probably like $3.
So is that like a tier?
Yeah, it's
like
tiers.
So, okay,
that's like experience.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like when you say that, like for people that are listening.
So when you're going through in the union, some unions do it differently as far as how many tiers there are period wise. Like so for my union, they had two separate like divisions. There was the tile finishers and tile setters. So the tile finishers, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. You would be a journeyman.
Oh shit.
And then I think for the setters they had 7, and then 8 you would be a journeyman.
Oh shit.
So when I started off second period. I don't remember exactly how much the pay was, but it was like $2 or $3 above what the first period was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was a little bit of a benefit. Like time wise, if you had just started without going to Job Corps, you would probably take a year before you would get to second period. But I believe the benefit,
Dang, that's sick.
the benefit of going to Job Corps was that you get a whole bunch of you get super good experience.
Yeah.
Plus, you leave with a gang of tools. They're gonna set you up with all the tools you're gonna need for the
Oh,
job.
damn, that's dope.
Everything you're gonna need for what you're gonna be doing: buckets, sponges,
So that's not
scrub brushes. Nope,
Oh, they're giving it to you.
none of
like
it
that?
out of pocket.
Yeah, we
Trowels.
gotta go to Job Corps, dog.
Yeah,
I gotta go
free
back.
tool bucket.
So what do you? So when you go to a Job Corps, like, what do you need to bring? Like for those that want to actually get into Job Corps.
So if you're going to Job Corps, literally nothing. You can live there too. They had dorms there, but since I live so close, I was able to commute.
Yeah.
So did you need like for example, say you go to Job Corps, do you need you need a birth certificate, you need your ID, you need to just prove that you're a U.S. citizen?
I believe that's it. You're just to make sure you're a citizen, that you're eligible to go for the program, and that's it. Honestly,
Which is a picture of you.
Yeah, imagine.
That's good to know.
like on the movie The Benchwarmers.
Yeah, imagine on top.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So when you went to LA, what was it LA? What LA Tile? Where were you at when you got your first job? As the second period.
Oh, so the first job, the union's right there. Well, it's not there no more. It used to be right there in shit. Where's it at?
Wait, I had a question. Did Job Corps like give you that job, or was it like you had to apply for it?
Okay, so Job Corps didn't give me the job, but the guy that was in charge of the program, shout out Jerry. Jerry's the best dude.
Jerry.
He hooked it up. He works for the union, so he gets the guys that are there. He's the one teaching the program. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so he has like the connections.
He has the whole
That's
connection
actually
to
pretty cool,
everybody
though.
that's there. You know what I mean?
Pretty much, if you're like that person that's handling your shit, like, hey, I got you, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll point you out.
Yeah, you probably got that job because you cleaned that restroom that day.
Hell yeah.
Damn, well, that was the thing.
It had to be done.
Probably was.
That was the thing about when I did that shit. Is like, I'm not opposed to brown kiss, like kissing a little bit of ass. I'll kiss some ass every now and again. So it'll throw me in a little bit farther.
Yeah.
So that's what I did with that shit. So I ended up at Job Corps, but like before I left, I was the shop manager. Like I was in charge of everybody there.
Damn, okay.
And that's like those guys that are in charge of shit.
Yeah.
Obviously nobody likes to kiss ass.
Yeah.
But
You have to.
you have to.
I feel like everything
You have
to
ask,
kiss
bro.
it. You have to kiss a little ass.
Yeah, a little bit. You don't want to be the.
A little bit of ass kissing can take you a long fucking way to make your shit a little bit easier.
That's corporate America for you.
Corporate America.
So yeah, I went from there to the union, and I remember my first job that I got. Well, the first job I was gonna get, I had called the, I guess the owner of the company.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all, hey, I'm a second period tile finisher. I just started with the union. This is gonna be my first job. They told me to call you guys that you have some work. He's like, okay, let me see what we got. So they had a job in LA at the airport, and I already knew I was gonna be driving far.
Yeah.
So I was used to it because obviously, well, that's 90 miles for us.
Oh yeah, bro.
About there, yeah.
Easily.
And depending what time you start, bro. What time you start?
Easily. So he called me back. He's like, you know what? I think that's gonna be too far for you. And I'm all okay. So I just went with that.
Yeah.
So I called back my teacher, the Jerry, and he was all, you told him that was gonna be too far, and I was like, no, he told me it was gonna be too far. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Like Jared's like, you son of a bitch.
So they ended up getting me another job. And my first job for tile was, at all places, my first job ever was at the Krusty Burger in Universal Studios.
Oh no shit!
I was working on the tile in the Krusty Burger. That was super cool.
Wait, that was further than the airport though?
No, it was a whole different company after.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, damn, that's
So it didn't work out with that other company.
With that other company, he was like, oh, okay. So then I ended up going with this other company.
Dang, the Krusty Burger.
It was a Krusty Burger. It was super cool. So I remember being there super early at Universal Studios in the morning, and I would walk out with my little wheelbarrow full of my shit to go for work. I'm walking through the park and shit, like through everybody else. Like
that's sick.
I remember there was a few times. Anytime I could just take off my vest and I'd go ride some rides.
No shit, did you?
You could, but I never did.
Hey,
Dude, I
did
would have
some
done
of the
that
guys
shit,
did
dog.
No, nobody ever did. We had a cool little bit of perks though. Like they have the like for lunch they had for all the workers that are there at Universal Studios, they have actual chefs and shit that cook.
Yeah, they have like catering, right?
It's not even catering. They have a whole kitchen with full chefs, like actual good chefs that all make the food there.
Free food?
It's not free, but it's cheap.
Damn, what are you gonna say?
They want to give you complimentary.
It ain't
Not even
but
that.
it's hella cheap. It's hella cheap. So you would get a nice plate of like some pretty like good ass gourmet food for like no more than $7.
That's not bad.
Super fun. Whatever you
I was
want.
about to say how much they charge it regularly.
That's the thing is if you're going to Carl's Jr. or at least back then was at $10 at least every time.
I was like
$10.
$10.
Yeah.
But there you get a nice ass plate of food, $7. Shit, you can't go wrong.
Hell no, man. Especially if it's gourmet food.
So we were there, and that job I was only at that one for I think it was 2 weeks. I want to say we were just there doing the demo on the old shit that was there, and then bringing in all the new stuff to get ready to start laying that stuff out. So after that job was over, I guess that company didn't need me no more. So I called the union again, and I went with another company. And that other company I went with, that's the company I stayed with for until I stopped doing it.
Oh shit.
That company, J&J Tile. J&J Tile. They were super cool. A little company in the union, but
So the union would give you the job, but tell you,
the union kind of works like a temp agency.
Oh.
Like they have the jobs, and then you go to them, and they tell you where to go essentially.
And pretty much
that's kind of.
But like once you're at a company that you want to stay with, you can just stay with them. You know what I mean?
Okay, that makes sense.
So pretty much they'll use you.
They'll like subcontract you, kind of.
Like, yeah, in a way.
Pretty much, yeah.
And they'll see if you're fit for the job. They'll be like, hey man,
If you're good, you stay there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? A way to do that.
So I stayed with J&J, and my first job with J&J actually was up here in Victorville.
Oh, it's not,
It was right there, right by the post office actually, off of Green Tree. Right there is a
that shopping center?
No, it was a little elementary school right next to the post office. I don't even remember what it's called. It's like one of those
You said it was in Victorville, you said?
It's in Victorville.
Oh, okay.
It's called like the not Napoleon.
Oh, I said Napoleon. Like,
it's one of those kind of names. It's one of those like
weird names.
Yeah, one of those kind of names. It's like a scholar place or whatever.
Or is it Discovery?
Is it Discovery?
Nah, because Discovery's in the other side of Victorville, like Adelanto.
Oh shit, what's the area?
And I don't remember, but that was a cool little job. We lasted there for a while. That was a whole like 3 months job, and that's the thing with construction is construction pays. Construction pays.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
You're gonna be driving from job to job though. That's the thing is you're not, and that's also kind of what's cool about it too. You're always seeing different stuff every few months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd be going from obviously up here to Victorville, down to Hoopa Valley, down to Palm Springs, down to El Centro, all the way to Bakersfield. Actually, past Bakersfield, we had a job in Wasco.
Oh, Wasco?
Yeah, right there at the prison. I've been to prison, dude.
Yeah. Hey,
oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that.
Hey, brother, took a secondary, huh, bro? Seven chicks, boy.
That was cool right there at that job in Wasco. Everybody kind of carpooled together at that job.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be the main boss with all of us, like taking his whole crew. Because that was the main boss, like the whole workers, was like all his family pretty much.
Oh, shit.
So he would just drive everybody out there, and then it'd be me and a couple other workers. They would leave their car at the hotel.
It was like a bus? Like you guys took a bus?
No, they just had their work truck. Just a big truck. It was,
and they would pay for your hotel, huh?
The hotel. They paid for the hotel. Gas, huh? And they give me some food.
I have a homie that does demolition. I think he still does demolition, but he told me, he's like, yeah, dude, it's sick because after 60 miles, they pay for your gas. And after another certain miles, they'll pay for your stay and they'll give you like an allowance for food. I'm like, damn, that's sick.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So that's what's cool about being that place. So that job was cool in particular because I don't know. I like my little status things wherever I can get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that shit's nice, dude.
My truck, my Pathfinder, remember?
Yeah.
My Pathfinder was certified to be able to drive on prison grounds, and that shit was so cool to me for some reason. I don't know why.
That is pretty sick, dude.
Shoot.
So,
but to go work at the prison, I mean, you have to be like pretty much that. They do a background check on you guys, huh?
Super crazy background check. Same thing with
Northrop
Grumman, when I worked over there. That one, I want to say that one was even more extensive.
Yeah, because I remember my cousin took him like 2 years to get in there, dude. And he said background check after background check, drug test after drug test.
And that's the thing is, like, he's actually working there. We were just being construction,
that's
you know
true,
what I mean?
Yeah. But I think he used to have like a security clearance, right?
We had a whole clearance. We got a little card with everything. We had to get everything like that. Everything like that was super cool. So that's what's cool about doing construction. You know what I mean? It takes you a lot of different places that you wouldn't think that you would have gone.
Yeah.
Being at that job in Northrop, you're seeing all the planes. Not planes, they're jets. Taking off.
Dude, I see them all the time. All the fucking time I'm out there.
So crazy. It's really cool. And it's everything that you're seeing. You're going to the beach. You're going to the desert. You're going to the forest. You're going everywhere around it. If you like traveling and that kind of shit, construction is really fucking cool for that kind of shit.
Or truck driver.
It's even better being a truck driver.
Cheers, truck driver buddies.
Cheers to truck drivers. Blue
collar jobs up in here.
Not me, fool.
Don't make them crack.
But yeah, I was doing construction forever, and you're driving, and that's the thing is you're not even driving. You're just sitting in traffic coming back from LA all the time.
Fuck yeah. Especially coming up here, dude.
Oh man, that just got so boring. So after that shit, I started looking for another job. And that's where I found the post office. I had an uncle that worked at the post office forever. And
Did he kind of help you out? Kind of like,
He-
not,
he-
not to get in, but at least get your foot in the door?
He didn't, honestly, he didn't help me with shit besides the inspiration of going to the post office.
I thought he was gonna say like, oh yeah, he got me in.
Yeah, I know,
He got me
right?
in.
Yeah.
No, but like,
He's inspired you.
like I see, like he's got a little cool paycheck coming in, and he's already retired and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you get a pension, right?
Yeah, you get a pension, you got all your cool shit, dude. So,
I mean, that's always nice, bro.
and that's the thing is when you go to the post office, everybody thinks you get that shit right away.
Oh no.
But I didn't have none of that for 4 years, 4.5 years almost. I started April 1st, 2018, I think. 2018 or 2019.
Damn.
April 1st this year will be 5 years, so whatever that is.
So you were
barely
2019?
Barely I became a regular at the beginning of this year. So
because before you were part-time, correct?
you're considered part-time, yeah. You're called an RCA, a rural carrier assistant. So when you're a rural carrier assistant, you
get all the shit work basically.
Essentially, so if you're just the sub for a carrier for the Saturday. Essentially, that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting paid for, honestly. But that's the thing is like I got pretty lucky with my routes that I got on because the first route that I got on, the girl that was on it, she like was doing supervising, and when she was doing that, she can't run the route obviously. So I was running the route that whole time.
Damn.
And that was like a whole year of me straight just running the same route over and over and over again.
You got really good at it.
I didn't though. I sucked, dude. I sucked so bad for so long.
Yeah.
That's the thing now is you see other people that are coming in and you're like, oh, they're doing, and then they get fired.
Yeah. Oh.
And I'm all shit. I was doing way worse. I'm like for real, I was doing way worse than them, and I still stayed. That shit's crazy to me.
So, like, what were they looking at? Like, what did they look at? If, like, what do they look for when they get people? Like
nothing. They don't look for shit when they get people. They just get people and see if they can last.
Oh shit!
No, honestly,
because I remember I was dispatching for a FedEx carrier at one point, and I remember the company to me they seemed very like working for that company. They had like 10, 15 drivers, so I would have to help them dispatch and stuff like that. But I came from a line haul to a delivery driver, so it's like a big fucking difference. Like a truck driver that's gonna have like 4 or 5 stops compared to like a fucking carrier that's gonna have big stops.
Shit.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So to me, it was a big mindfuck. And then I remember like they would be like, oh, he should be getting that done in like 3 hours. So I was like, well, like I don't know that because you know like I'm used to like he's gonna go from Ontario to Phoenix instead of going like all over
long distance
Riverside. Yeah. So I remember they would be like, just keep a lookout on the timing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, it's 100 stops. I'm like, I don't even think I could do that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. That's why I got fired from there because I didn't understand their system, dude. Like it was weird to me. Like I'm a line haul dispatcher. Like dispatching from line haul to this is like a big difference. Like if they would have like told me like this and this, you know, like I would have told them like I'm not fit for this job.
So you didn't know that. You thought it would be kind of like line haul.
Exactly, where I'm just like, okay, here's your BOLs, and just let me know if some shit goes down.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Dang, but that's sick, dude.
So so since now that you're what's it called, a permanent, not permanent.
So what you go from is from a RCA just to regular carrier. So
now you're just like. You don't want to worry about nothing.
So that's he got Saturdays and Sundays off.
When you're when you're an RCA, you're working all the jobs. Like you're doing all the routes. Like somebody's off for that day, or like somebody requested this day, that day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you still get your hours in. You're mostly working 5 days a week. Honestly, once you're higher up in your RCA thing.
Yeah,
that's still not bad though.
It's not for sure. It's not bad, but the only thing that is bad is you're not collecting none of your fucking benefits and none of that shit getting paid out.
So you're kind of like working in a way like if you're working for a temp company.
I guess, you know what I mean? You're not collecting shit. But that's the thing is when you become regular, you know, you ask some of the old ladies around the office, you know, how much are you guys making?
$100 an hour. Imagine.
They're like, oh, we're making $75 a year. And you ask another one, oh, we're making $80 a year.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit. I'll just stick it out for a little bit to become a regular.
Yeah.
Dude, because that's crazy. Because nowadays it's like, look, like, that 75, that 80, it's like, it's pretty good stability, dude. Like, if you keep it.
If you're by yourself, 75, 80, you can hold yourself for
sure. For sure.
Yeah, that's
so, like, that was my whole thing is I'm just trying to set myself up to where I could do what I want still. Because that's the thing about the job is, obviously, there's still, like, 8 hours of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get paid my 8 hours no matter how fast I finish it.
Hey, don't say that.
Yeah.
I have
to be honest.
So my 8 hours, if I finish it in 4, then I still get paid my 8. And I got all that kind of extra time to do whatever I want to do, you know?
That's actually pretty sick. That's kind of like, I mean, I would say I'm like that, but no, because I'm out there for a while. But yeah, that's dope. That you kind of have that freedom, and you're still getting paid.
And that's the thing is, if I could be making 75 and still getting paid that and leaving hella early and doing whatever afterwards, I can still make appointments for doctors and shit during the week if I ever need to, you know what I mean?
Or other shit, just like
for whatever,
shit, yeah.
any kind of shit. I'll be done at. That's the thing now. Is the latest I'm done. Well, right now it's a little different. We're doing our count, and even still, the latest is like 4.
Well,
that's still not bad.
But that's a bad day. That's a bad day. On any regular day,
yeah.
Any regular day, I'm out of there at 2.
Oh,
damn.
Shoot, perfect.
Yeah, I remember you telling me, I was like, fuck, must be nice.
That shit's super cool.
And you started, what, like at 7, 8?
I started at 8.
In the morning?
8 in the morning.
To knock out your route?
I'll show up a little bit late. I'll probably be like at 8:30. Nobody says nothing because then I'll finish my shit.
Oh, okay. So they'll start questioning whenever. Like,
they don't question shit as long as they know you can finish your shit. Because, I mean, like before, if I was showing up hella late when I was at RCA, yeah, like,
they'll count those?
Like when you're done, you have to go help people out that need help and shit. You know what I mean? Like there's some people that are brand new that are just starting, and you got to go help them out afterwards.
Yeah.
So pretty much that's kind of like was it UPS? Because UPS same thing too.
Oh, FedEx does the same
like
shit.
FedEx too. Like for example, I know UPS. Like you can't just you don't become a driver. You have to like start from the warehouse. And I feel like it's like what they're trying to test to see if you're like pretty much.
Well, I think it's getting yourself familiar with the routes and see how the system works, and then getting yourself.
That's pretty much what it is essentially.
Well, also they want to show like that you're pretty much like
that you're dedicated.
You're dedicated to your job.
And that's the thing is, I think with UPS, if you want to become a driver, it's a little more dedication you got to throw in there. Honestly,
yeah,
I look out for those guys because they got to start right there on the warehouse.
I have a customer.
Like for me, I start driving already. You know
yeah. I have a customer. He starts. So he's starting off at the UPS, but now I think I don't know if he's already like an actual driver, but he said that for a while he was driving from his car. Mm-hmm. So he would help out with packages and then deliver from his car. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
But I think that's how UPS works. But UPS, like, dude, like us, like, I think their fucking their thing went up to like the drivers that have been there for a while, like making over 120.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And I remember when I lived at in Riverside / Jurupa Valley, I remember our side neighbor, he was a UPS driver, but I think there was somebody else there too. But he would leave in like random times. Like, that's pretty dope, but still, like,
So Joseph, next question. So what do you like to do on your free time, brother? Like what's your what do you do? Because like saying it's still growing, but you know, I know you like to do a little off-roading, correct?
I love off-roading. See, that's the thing where it started with me was for like when I play video games. I love video games. I've been playing video games since when I was 3. I remember getting that PS1.
Yeah.
Not knowing shit, holding the controller upside down and shit. And
wait, real quick. The PS1, was it the gray one?
The PS1 was the
gray one. Yeah,
the gray one. Yeah. So obviously you get the PS1, and what comes after that? The PS2.
Of course.
And then what was one of the best games ever on PS2?
Grand Theft Auto, homie?
Nah. Okay, yes it was. but one of my favorites ever, MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
MX versus Unleashed.
I remember that shit.
So that game was all dirt bike quads, trophy trucks, golf carts, doom buggies, helicopters, planes, all that stuff. So I remember playing all that kind of stuff when I was a little kid. And then like all your family is all like you kind of do shit that you like your family kind of does, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all your cousins and stuff, they're all going out on
dirt bikes and shit.
Dirt bikes and shit. I want to get a dirt bike.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, I remember I think in 6th grade I got my quad. A 1990 Suzuki LT250R. Nice little 2-stroke bike. Old school classic. If you know those quads, you know those quads are nice. So I've had that thing forever, and that's the kind of shit we do, you know? We live in the desert, we have all kinds of dirt around us.
Yeah.
Go fucking drive in the dirt.
I remember my dad, when we first moved up here, he got us some quads, but they were like some like off-brand ones, just to like kind of get us started with.
Hey, bro, that's funny, bro. Same thing.
Same shit, yeah.
You know, at the Swami,
the little Chinese
Swami, dude,
out
Swami,
there.
Hey, they ran though.
Hey,
They
That's
ran.
it. I still have my.
Me
That's
too,
not
bro.
actually. That's the first ones that I got was 2 little Chinese quads.
Yeah, but so to I think to my dad, he probably thought it's like, oh, you know, like if they fall in something they don't want to do no more, at least I didn't have that much like
the
investment
cheap-ass
into
one.
it. Yeah, it's like it's not. I'm not dropping a lot.
I remember those first quads when I first got them. We were up here, and that was still before Escondido was built. It was like still early into
Damn,
being
I don't
built.
remember that, dude.
That shit's crazy.
Because I think to me, Escondido. No, actually, you might be right. Because I remember Escondido was dirt.
Yeah, because like I said, for me, from there where I was at, we never messed with that road.
Yeah,
It's
you're
gonna
right.
be until now, since Walmart's there.
Yeah.
Obviously, we take the side street.
That's the thing.
Because
I remember
from
me and
Lime
my grandpa went somewhere, right there by Lime Street Park.
Mm-hmm.
We were coming back down 7th Street, and this guy was having just a yard sale outside, and it was 2 little quads there, little Chinese quads.
Jeez.
And I've been bugging. I have been bugging.
To get one.
I'm like, yeah, I want a quad. And we're all pouring shit, no money. And then
God damn, dog.
we're
That
there.
sucks.
I'm like, shit, my bad, dude.
Like, that stuff, man. Stuff.
So yeah, we
That's
were
stuff.
there, and for a while I've been bugging. We were there. We seen the yard sale, and he had them for super cheap. There were some little cheap quads that needed basic little work. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
shit,
the
yeah.
carburetor
Fixer
needed to be
upper.
cleaned.
Yeah.
Damn, they had carburetors?
Yeah.
No shit.
So we had got those, and I want to say they were like fucking. I think for those 2 little quads, we pay like $800 for the 2 little cheap ass quads.
Damn, that's pretty pricey though.
And you know what? I still got them. I still got
Still
them.
run?
Oh,
I don't know if they
Lord.
run, but I'm sure I can get them to run.
Hey, let's take a little trip in your backyard and just me and Brian run.
Yeah,
Run those and you run like yours.
I'll
That'd
bring
be
them. They're
sick.
at my grandpa's house right now. We'll bring them up.
Wow, that'd be sick,
We'll
dude.
get them running again. That'd be tight.
Hell yeah, brother.
So I had those forever, and I'd always ride them around. And the cousins, I remember one time for Thanksgiving, all the extended family came out,
Yeah.
and we were all there riding the quads right there at the house.
Yeah.
And we went out one time. We went to Started Wells,
Mm-hmm.
and we went riding out there one time. And then after that, my grandpa was like, "Okay, he's a little bit older now. We
Get him a bigger bike.
Get him a bigger one."
Yeah.
That's when I got my Suzuki. And the Suzuki I rode fucking yesterday.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I remember you-
I
I saw your
rode
story.
on Friday night. I rode to do this. What, Saturday? 2 days ago. Yeah,
Yesterday. Dang. Yeah, because I remember my dad told me, because I asked him, like, why didn't you ever get us, like, actual dirt bikes?
Yeah, like Honda,
He's,
the brand.
Yeah. Well, no, not just, like a good brand, but just, like, an actual, like, a two. Just
Like an adult one.
Yeah. Or a two-wheeler, you know? And he was like, because I wanted to see that you guys are actually going to stick to it. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of money in and you're going to fucking eat shit and then you're going to be like, oh, I'm done with this.
I don't want to do no
And
more.
then that's why I say my grandpa made a good investment when he bought me that quad.
Yeah.
I still ride it. To this
That's
day.
it.
I love
Oh,
it,
yeah,
dude,
bro.
since I've been, what, 12?
Shit, that's fucking
Damn.
badass, bro. Shit.
So,
So where's that right now? Your grandpa's house?
No, it's at my house right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
The yellow one, right?
The yellow one.
See, that's how
You still have your buggy?
I still have the buggy. The buggy?
Yeah.
The buggy? Okay, so the buggy, I wanted me a little project, so I went and bought me a little project. I bought the buggy. It's a super rare. 1 year, 2 years technically, but only halfway through 86. So it's 1985 and halfway through 86.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Honda SL 350R Odyssey.
The engine?
It's a 350, yeah.
Mhm.
That's a 352 stroke. And those shits when they came out, they were cool when they came out with the original Odyssey. It was a 250, and then it had the front shocks, but it had no rear shocks, so everybody was bouncing hella crazy on them in the back. So that's why they came out with the 350. It was a full suspension all the way around,
Yeah, that's
and more power.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
when they came out with them, they designed the head wrong, so they overheated too much. So they had
Subi stuff?
they recalled them.
Shit.
They had to recall them, and they redesigned the head, and they put the new heads on them. So after that, that's why they only made it for the 1 year.
Yeah.
So after that, they came out with the Pilot. That was the Honda Pilot 400.
I remember seeing those.
The Pilot 400 is the obviously 400cc liquid cooled instead of air cooled.
Air cooled?
Yeah, the 350.
So it has a radiator.
Yeah, it has a radiator, water, and everything in there.
Yeah.
So the 350, I bought it as a cheap little project. I just seen it on Facebook or OfferUp, whichever one. And it was $700. He had it for like $1,000, but I ended up getting him down to $700 for it.
Dang.
And it was running and driving. It runs good. It drives good. The only thing is that the brakes were all fucked up on it, so I had to work on the brakes.
Are those rotor or drum?
The front are drum. The rear has one rotor.
Damn.
For the one axle.
Connected to the chain, right?
To the axle, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So That little project's a cool little project. That's the kind of shit I like to do. Off-roading, and I like working on shit. Working on shit's cool. It's a cool little way to
Got like 3 cars
like
you can work
to
on
just
right
pass
now.
time. That's the thing. If you buy a project and then you're like, oh, okay, that can sit for a little while.
Yeah.
Then that project needs some money, and then oh shit. And then
You
got
like
some
you gotta
money.
fix it daily.
That's the thing is you got some money, and then oh, that's another project on Facebook. Oh shit.
You just start getting a whole bunch of fucking projects.
I got projects for days. I got projects for days. But I gotta work on the projects.
You just collect them.
Yeah.
You're just collecting them.
But yeah, the little buggy is cool. The little buggy, it runs and drives good. It needs some work still. I gotta work on the wiring harness and that kind
Is
of
it
stuff.
a 2-seater or just 1-seater?
It's a 1-seater.
Ah,
Oh, shit.
1-seater, and that's the thing is, those Honda buggies, they're pretty sought after in the disabled community.
oh shit! Just because it's a 1-seater?
No, it's all hand controls.
Oh no
Oh,
shit!
Yeah, so
the
the
hell?
gas is with your thumb and the brakes are with your hands, and that's all you need. I mean, if you're shipping,
Oh, so it's a thumb like that.
It's a little
press.
it's a steering wheel, and
Yeah.
the thumb is right here, and the brakes are right here. So it's brakes and
shit.
thumb right here for gas.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so that's why the disabled community
Yeah, that's
loves
perfect
them.
for it. Yeah.
So when the moment you start pushing it in, the throttle, it's kind of like a motorcycle. Like kind of like the quads, you know, the quads.
Okay, so
a thumb.
the way the quad works and the dirt bikes is they have a little transmission into where you
Yeah.
would change gears.
Yeah.
You know, obviously you're changing gears, man. That's a whole other thing you would do with your foot. But with the Honda, it has a CVT, a continuously variable transmission.
Yeah.
So it just changes gears by itself based off of how fast the engine is spinning.
Okay.
So it has a thing that opens up and it makes the thing bigger. It changes the gear ratio. It has one of those on the engine, and then it has another one on the transmission.
Yeah.
And that also changes the gear ratio. So you're able to go pretty fast in them without having to change shit. All you need to worry about is gas and brake.
Damn.
That's pretty sick.
Awesome, dude.
Do you still ride that, or is it like one of your projects that you have like?
I haven't ridden it in a while, but I'm sure I can get it started. I'm sure it'll start still.
They ain't put a second seat, dude. So you can go.
That'd be so sick. I've seen a few. They have them online where what they do is they chop them in half. They link them out in the middle and then put another seat on the side.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
shit.
yeah,
They're
that makes
super
sense.
sick. They're super sick.
Yeah.
That is pretty sick.
Pretty sick, bro.
But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you do out here, you know.
That's true, bro. Because I remember for me, Chinese made quad.
Yeah.
I remember I just be riding like in my front yard, just drive all the way down to the end of the street and then right back. That was fun for me, even in the backyard.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would ride in the backyard.
Exactly.
That shit was a lot of fun. And I remember
that's insane.
the neighbors started complaining.
Same,
There was a neighbor
bro.
in our front yard.
Bro, same shit, bro. I
Yeah.
remember I was riding the quad in the front yard, driving around. She's like, "Hey, my husband, he was already, he needs to ride a quad." I'm like, what the hell?
It was like 2:30 in the afternoon.
It's not even late. It's not even night. It's like around like 3 or 4. Like, you know, after you get out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I remember she came out to me. I'm like, I think I was a bitch. What the fuck?
So remember how I was saying we all came over, like all the family was there for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
So we were all there riding the quads, and my whole family, they brought their quads too, and we're all riding in the back, making hella dust. And we're in our yard, you know what I mean? Like, I live right there in Oak Hills, right there. Everybody has a little piece of property. It's all like 2 acres or more.
Yeah, of course.
So where I'm at is 2.5 acres. We're all there riding the quads on the property.
Yeah.
So Thanksgiving Day, we're there all riding the quads, and the cops show up.
Oh, shit.
So the cops are there, and we're like, well, what's going on? So we're all there. We parked the quads, and we're seeing what's going on. And there goes my mom. She's going to go talk to the cops to see what's going on. And they're saying that
Too much dust.
the neighbors complaining that you guys are making a lot of dust. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, dude, that's some BS.
And my mom's always been this kind of person that likes to fuck with people. And I'm that kind of way too, and I love that shit.
Yeah, you got that trick, though?
So what my mom does, she's like, you're just messing with us because we're Mexican.
Damn.
The white guys back there doesn't want to have us having no fun or nothing. So the cop starts getting all angry. My mom is Mexican, blah, 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 blah. And the cop's so flustered that he starts spitting.
Oh, damn.
Like, he just starts spitting, and then he spit on my mom because they're like face to face yelling at each other. So my mom goes, wipes the spit off. You spit on me, sir. That's assault. So the cop just fucking left, and we kept riding our shit, dude. Fuck that shit.
Bro.
Dude, that's sick.
To be honest, for me, that's what inspired me to get a quad, because my neighbors, my next door neighbors, they're real cool ass people, bro. I remember I always see, like, the backyard, they had a setup, bro. They made their own little, like, literally
Trail?
like little like jumps.
Okay.
Like it's like a little course out in the backyard, bro. And I remember seeing that shit when I was little, like, oh, badass. And again, we had that one fucking bitch that's behind my backyard. She complains that thumb, and the thing is, her house is over here. My house is right here. She's like my backyard.
Side neighbor.
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
weird
She's
way.
the one that's caused complaints to them. I'm like, and the funny thing is, the white people too. They're like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, this is our lot. What the fuck? Why you complaining for?
Nope.
Go ahead, call the cops. Still fucking doing their shit, but that's what inspired me to get a quad, because that shit looked fun, bro.
That shit is fun,
Shit
dude. I
looks
kind of want to
fun,
get
huh?
one now.
Yeah, I know. Thinking about
I want to
it,
get a
right?
banshee, dude.
About it, dude.
Banshee and then fall off and break an arm.
Yeah, I say, that was fun.
But
That's
the
cool.
Forester, put a little hitch on the back of the Forester and
You
get
put in
you
a trailer?
That's the thing. The little trailer that I have is one of the Harbor Freight folding trailers.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Dude, it's a little 4x8 trailer. I bought it used on Facebook or fucking OfferUp, whichever one it was, for like $200. It already had the wood. They put a wood on there to make a nice solid platform on it. Super sick. So those things, you can't go wrong with a little cheap ass 4x8 trailer from Harbor Freight, because if you need a tire, the Harbor Freight got the tire.
Oh,
Yeah, for real, yeah. Just don't replace it.
But that's the only thing that's gonna go wrong with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whenever I go off roading with my homies, we go out into the desert and shit. I take my car, I hook up the little trailer, I put my quad on
the
the
car,
back.
not even the SUV.
That SUV, but even with the car too, the car will pull it if I put a hitch on it.
Yeah. Because it's not that heavy.
And then you go, we should all get a little shit, dude.
Yeah,
I'll be down.
Get something. We can go out and go camping. Not even far, right there in Hodge.
Yeah.
Mirage, or we can go Mirage.
Yeah.
Or
Off of Hodge Road, we can go shooting, and then across. You go shooting at Hodge, and then on the other side of the freeway,
You go riding.
off-roading. You go off-roading.
Yeah.
I always wanted to get like a nice little like Bronco and then have it set up for, or even like stock, just have it set up to go fucking.
That's the thing is, like, people in the city, they always want to set up their shit for off-road, and they just go to the fucking store. Like, where are you gonna go?
Dude, you gotta find.
That's the thing. I live on a dirt road.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Having that kind of shit is super cool.
Yep.
Just to be able to like go explore other places where other cars just can't get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like hiking, but like in the car.
That is true, because I remember that one time we watched Napoleon and we took their fucking SUV.
Oh,
That shit
Went
was
through your
cool, right? That
fucking-
shit was crazy.
I'm like, yeah, this is
bro.
We
sick.
went down the
Hey,
hill
bro.
without the freeway.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it would have been sicker. I could do this in the launch
Hey, bro.
and in the Sonata.
You traumatized your cousins, remember?
Yeah, they're all fucking PTSD.
Did they say anything afterwards? That shit was funny. I remember.
They got dizzy.
Go, oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember we were driving out and they're like, damn, I'm glad I'm not drunk right now.
It wasn't, to me, it wasn't because I'm like already used to it, but
Huh, in the backstop is more fucked up. Dude.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it was.
probably
Yes,
is.
it's
Probably
all
is.
fucking bouncing, bro.
yeah,
Shoot.
yeah, it's probably, but yeah, they're like, oh, we're all dizzy. I'm like, stop complaining.
It's okay.
We got here super quick.
Yeah, right. You avoid the traffic. You actually went an adventure. It's an adventure, bro.
We could have
That's
went
how I
around
got it.
even more. We could have went around way more. But we
Yeah.
got stuck right there, right before the McDonald's on the 138.
Oh yeah.
We could have went around that even. I should have went around.
I was gonna tell you too. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you can go around this, but I'm like, I don't know anything.
That's the thing is forwards out here. That's hella cool little shit to see out here, honestly.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
brother.
there is.
It really
I thought it'd be cool, like to have like a little off-road like truck or some shit, something small where you can still kind of like go through things, you know.
And that's the thing is just having a car that you know can go over shit.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
that shit
bro.
is super cool. You know what I
Because
mean?
the Hyundai can't go over nothing.
Hit the curb.
That's it. There goes my whole fucking front axle.
I remember one time my first little truck. It was a Nissan Hardbody. It was a
Ooh.
1987,
That's it.
and I remember I went to go pick up my friend one time, and he was at the college, or we were going to meet him at his apartment.
Was it a little red one?
No, it was a little green one, dude.
Oh shit.
It was lifted. It was like a little 3-inch lift on it. It had some big tires, little 31 inches on there.
Dang.
Damn, brother.
That little truck was cool. So we were there going around, and we were trying to find his apartment where he was at. And we were at the college.
Yeah.
And we're trying to find his shit. We're fuck, we have to turn around. But where we had to turn around, like we were going through the street, and there was like those little plastic things that block the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those little like sticks that stick up out of the
Yeah.
front. I'm like, fuck your little
Fuck
sticks.
your
I went up on the curb around the little sticks. And
Damn.
fuck. We're going around that
Well,
shit,
but
dude.
either way, let's just pop back up because I remember I went to Santa Maria with Big Rig from Doubles.
Huh.
You fell asleep.
I remember. I don't know, dude. So what happened was I went to a customer and I'm like, why the fuck you enter? Like,
How do you
looking
enter?
around. Yeah, bro. And I see like, look at this because I see trucks going that way. It's like, okay, if the trucks are going that way, I should be going that way. And I remember I was pulling in and people were like, no, they're all Mexican, like, no, don't go there.
I'm on his way.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm pretty sure he's going through this shit, so I just fucking drove through. And then little hit him. They go down. I was like, they fully wrecked.
Yeah,
Fully wrecked. That's like a fucking Viagra.
Yeah. So that's why I was when you bring that up. I was like, oh, we're good.
Fuck them, just go around them real quick.
Exactly, bro.
That's what's cool about having a little thing that can go over shit. You know what I mean? Is you're able to go explore shit that's out. Like you have to. Obviously, everybody adapts to their environment, and our environment is a desert. So that's what I went to.
That is true.
That is true.
That's true.
I thought it would be cool to have like a nice little lifted truck or some shit. Something that could go over, like you said, shit. Like even 4x4 would be perfect.
But. Yeah, bro, just get 4x4. When I pick a truck, I take it off. Dude, all their bars have a bunch of freaking trails. I even drove right there by the military base, Fort Irwin, but not towards the course, but like before.
Next to it?
Yeah, if you take that road that takes to Fort Irwin, there's a
bunch of little trails going out. Did you see anything weird?
To be honest, I usually do at night. I don't know what it is about it, but at night it's always more better than daytime. That's what I think.
Oh yeah.
You're more on edge. Sharp turn! Oh, turn it!
Driving at night in the desert is so much fun because you're
bro.
right there out chilling. You don't know if you see something weird. You're all shit.
Yeah.
There was this one time that me and my homies we went out.
Like
We were all
I need some shit.
Out to the turn.
So there was this one time we were all going out together. It was me, my homie's dad, and a bunch of our friends all went together in 2 cars.
Yeah.
So my homie's dad has a little piece of property out there across from where the Albertos is. Like if you keep going out there into the desert, past like by the high school, like on the desert.
Oh yeah.
There's a little piece of property out there, so we went to just go check it out and just drive it off for a little bit in the night, just to go have some fun. You know what I mean? So we're there and we're like, oh, we're gonna fuck with the one friend right now. Like we were all in the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And it's a manual transmission, so when we were leaving. Like they had the other truck of the other people in front of us. They had left already, and we're going back and we're fucking with them. So I put it in 5th gear and like try driving. So if you try putting it in the wrong gear and you're not able to go, the engine fucks up and it starts driving all fucked up. So I told him, I'm all shit, dude. Like the car's fucking up. Oh shit, we're gonna pull over and check it out right now. So
he got off.
So he's in the car, and me and the other homie we're in the front seats. We get out, and we're pretending like we're fixing shit under the hood. And we get back in the car, and obviously nothing's wrong, so we take off like nothing.
Yeah.
And we get back to the house, and we all meet back together with the other car people.
Yeah.
And we get back to the house, and we're looking at them, and we're like, oh, we're fucking with them right now. And they were looking at us with their face like oh my god, like they just seen some weird shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
and they told us, they were like, did you guys see those things out there? We were like, what?
With you guys now?
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they were like, no, like honestly,
they were really shook. Like
so, like the first guy, he's military, so he's like a straight face dude.
Yeah.
You know? The other chick, she's cool as fuck, but like I know her well, so like when I see, she's like, whoa, what the fuck? She's like being serious.
Yeah.
And the last one, she was a little girl, like I want to say she was like 8 or 9, and she was all freaked out too.
Oh,
and little kids cannot practice that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they were like, "You guys didn't see that out there?"
So what was it? What the hell?
We were like, "No, we were just messing with Desmond. We were pretending like the car was messing up." They were like, "No, there was like some tall, skinny things out there walking."
Slenderman?
Like Slenderman?
Shit.
So were they fucking with you guys?
They said they were. I don't know. They could have been, but we were fucked up.
But bro, you guys were out there all trying to fix the truck.
Well, that's the thing.
Hey, they're pressing right behind me.
They're like, I know. You guys were just so tuned in to fixing.
That's why
fucking with their homies.
Afterward, the homies like, you could have got me killed. We were out there. There was some fucking shits out there walking hella crazy.
Oh shit! Imagine that.
We were like, damn, I ain't doing that shit no more.
Because like I've never experienced anything crazy. And you would think like. It's just like living in the desert, you would see some shit. But my friend Brandon, I remember one time he said that he was coming up from down the hill and he took this back way. You know Corey? Corey Edhart?
Oh yeah.
You know where he lives? So he said that he lives like
he's not that far from me, bro.
From my parents' house, kind of in that area by the airport. So Brandon said he took a back like an off-road way to get there, and then that he's like, yeah, it was super empty, and then I don't know, but they start seeing like sheets, like white sheets all over the place. He was like, what the fuck? So he probably in the middle of the desert, and he said he kept driving, and then like the top of the There was like a little hill, and on top of the hill, you just saw like a random ass camper.
What the fuck?
And the light was on. He saw some guy like pacing back and forth.
Holy
And then
shit.
I don't know where the light just turned off, and he kept going.
Yeah,
He didn't say he saw nothing weird, but he's like, dude, that was kind of creepy.
Trying to give him the creeps. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, exactly.
That was funny too. About that night that we were out there, there was this other truck that was out there just exploring and shit too.
To be honest, bro, like for me, going out in the desert, like going like right where the military base is at, or just in Barcelona, because there's a bunch of trails up there. I never encountered anything weird, like I never seen something out of the ordinary or natural. But I remember just driving out there, dude. It's like late at night, but it's like midnight, you know. And I remember I was driving like so we're all there done, off roading, driving back. I saw a truck coming. I saw headlights. I'm like, oh fuck! Don't tell me it's the cops. You know what I mean? Don't tell me it's the cops. I'm driving. I'm like, just cruising, not driving recklessly. And still, remember, still a dirt road. It's like a trail. And I'm like, oh fuck! Don't be the cops. But as I pulled back, it kind of like we were driving. We passed each other. It was a Silverado truck, and the Silverado truck stopped. I'm like, oh fuck! So
You introduced some weird shit.
Yeah, for me, I was like, don't tell me it's like cartel, because cartel was just dopey out there.
But dude, did you
out
not
there in
just
the
Oh,
see that
desert for
that
sure.
fucking thing in was it Mojave? They found it was in Mojave. They found 6 bodies dead,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
and then they just found another. I think it was 1 or 2 bodies in a car dead.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. So that kind of creeped me out. For me, I'm like, the moment we passed each other, I was cool. But once we passed each other, I floored it, bro. Because I saw them, they were just chilling there, stopped. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna fuck around and find out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. So
That's the thing about when you're
Yeah,
out there
man.
in the dark. Is like the scariest thing is other people, honestly, because
Yeah,
you don't know who
that's
the
all.
fuck they are. But honestly, they don't know who you are
Yeah.
same
either.
thing. It's actually why
Like
you guys are
no
out here.
matter you believe in aliens or fucking mythical
So
creatures
it's
and
not even
shit.
about that anymore.
Nah,
bro.
if the cartel rules too,
Oh, yeah,
Nah, they're not
bro,
gonna do
fuck.
that's what you gotta be worried
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Fuck a
bro.
big
Some
one.
weird shit, or some motherfuckers digging up a body. Or
Oh,
digging up
exactly.
a body.
The fuck knows, bro. Yeah, bro.
And that kind of shit happens out here. I mean,
Yeah.
like, why not? It's all kinds of open desert, you know
Yup.
what I mean?
Exactly, bro. And
That's-
dude, that's gonna fucking. I remember I was like, I just floored it, like nothing happened, play possum.
Oh, just be chill.
Yeah, just I drove.
Go
off.
about your shit. Go about your shit.
Fuck that. That's
Yeah,
scary.
bro. So I remember that was the first camera I found a car out there, because you usually find shit, bro. Because a lot of people do use a lot of UTVs. They use them a lot out there, and the thing is, like, they usually during the daytime, like when there's sun out.
Mm-hmm.
The
And
times
of course-
I've seen them like at 1 or 2 in the morning.
No,
They're
they're
not
out
too-
there for the
they're
night
not
right
too,
there, you know
but-
what I mean?
The times I've been, you can see them. They usually have like the what is that? The
Their antennas?
Exactly.
All lit
The
up?
light up.
Yeah,
Exactly. So for me, I remember it was a peaceful night, bro. It was fucking badass. I remember just driving out there. Then once I finished my book, off roading, fucking going through the fucking just pretty like discovering what the fuck's out here,
Yep.
Just going on an adventure, and yeah, once I was time up, because I don't want to run out of fuel out here too,
Mhm.
So I just turned back. Yeah, you see that truck? Like, first I thought it was the cops. And for him, like, you know what I mean? So for me, I was like, I gotta be careful. So I kept going, and once I saw the Silverado truck, like, first I was like, cool, it's not the cops. Same time, I was like, oh fuck, because it's not a good thing
Yo,
too.
shit, Silverado.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Jam,
exactly. I'm like, no. Once we passed it, I'm out. I floor that
You're like,
shit.
fuck
And
no.
I got the fuck out of there quick, bro. And the thing is, we're probably like about 6 miles in deep in the desert from the first road
From the
to
first
get
one.
back on the road. Yeah.
What was
bro.
that, like Main Street or some shit like that?
I believe
Oh, no,
so.
no, because to go to...
Marshall,
yeah.
yes, sir, huh? Yeah, bro. That was my first weird encounter with that shit. I'm like, but after that, I never had any other encounters because I even going to the Fort Irwin base.
I'm gonna take a picture.
For sure, bro. Even went for the Fort Irwin base, dude. Like, it's fucking, dude, it's badass, bro. You be going to the mountains. I've been on top of a fucking crazy ass mountain that you see from if you go to Fort Irwin. It's like a big mountain, like on the right hand side. Not crazy big, but you get up there. But I have been on top of a mountain, like it's a road that you're not supposed to go on to. But it looks like someone just fucking broke that shit.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I drove in there. Dude, when I got up there, like, it's weird, bro. It's like, they had little, like, tunnels. Like man-made tunnels. You know, like they covered it up. Like, with the,
Shit.
yeah, bro. I was like, oh, shit. But, dude, on top of there, it's fucking beautiful, dude. You see the cars
That's
that
the
are going
thing,
to the
yeah, you can
caves,
be on
bro.
the top of some shit and see
Yeah,
everything. Being able to
dude.
see on top of some shit is so
That's just
fucking
fucking
crazy.
beautiful, bro. And for me, I'm just like, drinking my beer, like, oh, yeah, this is fucking badass, man.
Seeing the sunset from that shit. That's the thing
Ah.
about being in the desert, is that stretch of the 15 between Apple Valley and Barstow.
Yes, sir.
That's where you're gonna get the best ever picture of the sun.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah,
When the
it's
sun's
true.
setting right there, it's beautiful
Setting-
right there. It's beautiful when the
It's
sun
fucking beautiful. It's as beautiful as like with the beach, you know, the sunset.
Nah, fuck the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
If
It's
you want the best
it's-
picture of the
Oh,
sunset,
fuck the
that's where
beach.
you go.
Yeah,
With
because
the 15 freeway, Barstow and Apple Valley. That's where you're
Yep,
gonna get the best
yep.
ever pictures of the sunset of the sun.
exactly
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
As I said, my people, the beach is overrated. You guys have to do the desert thing now.
Obviously,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
you see your little fucking waves in the background
yeah,
and
it's
shit.
so cute, beautiful.
But
you know what I mean?
nah, right there, the color. That's the thing is what you don't take into account for is the colors of the sky.
Exactly, bro.
Is when it's coming down right there and you're seeing all the pinks and the blues, how crazy it looks and how what the contrast is between the lights of where anywhere else. Right there is awesome.
It's a beauty, bro.
It is.
Just for an restroom, brother.
That's simple.
Copy that, man.
Should we call it at that or?
You want to pause it? No, we're not done.
I don't hear.
Pause. So, keep going.
Oh, okay, for sure.
We're not done because Jose has some more questions.
Sure.
We're going to talk about, remember the...
Autism?
No,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, get a little more into topics.
Well, I'm at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy that one shit that I told you about.
Let's go
like,
halves, bro. You don't got to buy it all on your own, bro.
It's
'cause
$20. Fool.
That's not... Well, I'm talking about if you want to get like a new camera that's something that could, like, you want to worry about that shit, I'm down. It's just...
Now, fool, none of the
Let's go
cameras
half.
do that, fool.
Huh?
None of the cameras do that.
What?
They so it's stupid because in the United States you can't have a camera like a regular camera like this that could go past 30 minutes.
Why is... What the hell?
It's fucking stupid because I looked it up.
How about a camcorder?
A camcorder, yeah, but we have our camcorders. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we could try.
Use those. I feel like those would be better too because it's made for recording. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
But
Or
it's
not-
just
or
like they always say.
if not, GoPro. Let's invest in a GoPro.
I'll be down because
You know?
Lewis has one,
So I'm saying,
and I'm pretty sure he'll let me borrow
let's
it.
borrow that
Let us
one,
borrow it.
and we'll buy one more. So we have like
Yeah.
one in right there, the other one.
Well, dude, because look, I have Lorena's camera.
Yeah.
It was my fault because I didn't charge it overnight, but it was fully charged though. Like
Yeah.
before
Oh,
you guys got here,
Mhm.
it was fully charged, and I was just messing with it because Lewis, he's all like, he did all the edit, well, not editing, but it was like, the settings,
Mhm.
and he's like, oh, just keep it at this, keep it at this. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So when Joseph got here, I was just like looking at it with the lighting on, like, make sure everything's good. And I'm like, the battery's still fully charged. I'm like,
Mhm.
we should be straight.
Yeah, of course.
So like right now, like, what the heck, like.
That's cool, bro. That happens, bro.
And then Alex has another camera. I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm gonna try to borrow hers.
To be
so I can
honest,
have a-
I think with the GoPros we'll be set, bro. Because those shits even have good
pretty
recording
good
quality.
pictures, yeah.
Just in general, because I used to think that shit. I actually do have one, bro. I'm lying. Because me and Andrew went on halves for trail running.
Oh yeah.
So one day I'll get that. I'll ask full. Bring it back
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
for sure. So hey, right now we're about to jump into the more of the current events and stuff.
What?
Current events about Burning Man and all that stuff.
Mentally, man.
Burning Man?
Yeah. So let's get
Look
that.
at that got burnt up.
Oh.
Yeah. So ready?
This is like-
3,
One,
2, 1. So pretty much, yeah, it's cool, you know, being out here in the high desert. But let's talk about. Remember, I'm pretty sure you guys know about it. Remember I believe it happened in Washington D.C. It was like in front of the Israel embassy. He just pretty much said, "Free Palestine." He freaking poured gas all over
Sure.
him and pretty much just set himself on fire
I mean, you still have some beer in there?
a little bit.
Man, God know it. I already tried that today.
Finish it, bro. Finish it.
Is it up?
Yeah, finish it, bro.
We're drinking on some Vickies and then some Modelos
Modelo's. And you know what? Hey, Bud Light's back, dude.
and some Bud Flight.
Some Bud Flight Platinum, dude.
Love
With-
God's back, bro. I got you, my boy.
with all the gingers, homie.
Mhm. Yes, sir. But yeah, so isn't that crazy, bro? A guy burned himself because he wanted to have peace in Palestine. I'm like, bro, what the hell? How far did he go to? Like, what is that gonna do? Like, for me personally, I was like, they ain't do shit, bro.
But it's like to me when because my girlfriend told me about it and she said that she told me, I was like, what the fuck, like, and to me when she told me, it's like, oh, like the fucking monks in Vietnam.
Mhm.
The album cover.
Yeah,
really-
Rage
Yeah,
Against the
Rage Against the
Machine.
Machines,
Well, I
yeah.
actually looked into it, but yeah, like the
That's
monks
the thing is with those monks is they were actually fighting for some shit that like they were
that mattered.
well,
exactly.
obviously
Yeah.
the shit that's going on right now matters. Obviously, you know what I mean.
It
But
matters.
like for the monk, it mattered directly to him.
Oh yeah, because it was something that it was like to. I mean, the way I see it is like the whole. I mean, not to get too political, but the whole Israel Palestine thing is like what? Like, to me, it's I haven't looked into it because it doesn't. In no way is it gonna affect me. And I get it. There's human life being like.
I agree with that point to a sense, but for me, it's like saying, but it's getting U.S. involved regardless because. Yeah, that's like the U.S. is, bro. They're all about getting involved with any
With dumb
conflict.
shit.
But
Dumb shit.
That's the thing
not-
about anything that goes on is that we're always gonna be kind of part of it.
Yeah, bro, because supposedly we're the world leaders. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but to me, it's like, what do we do now to like?
I agree.
Yeah, like what's going on with all the shit here that's fucked up?
Exactly.
bro,
And I was
it's
thinking about
crazy.
that. I was like, dude, we have like China trying to invade us just down south.
Mm-hmm. They're getting more. They're getting a lot of
Land, and then they're buying.
from Mexico, and
And then
That's
not
the thing.
only
Everybody thinks that everybody's saying like, oh, like you're trying to like shut down the border. That you're fucking racist. You don't want.
No, it's not
the
that,
Mexicans.
it's
it's
you gotta-
not about that anymore.
The
bro.
way I
It's
saw it is like
that.
somebody put it as like, okay, how would you like it if somebody came into your house and stole your shit? I'm like, well, I wouldn't like that at all. I was like,
Well,
well,
that's
how
the thing is like it's not even just like Mexicans coming across.
Well, it
People
wasn't
from
even- yeah, I thought it was
Nigeria
Nigeria.
and from China.
I was at the
and
gym and I was
India.
jogging and I was
And
seeing
also
some. It was
Middle
guys from
Eastern
Syria.
Mhm.
Syria, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? But it's like there has to be accountability for what's coming in.
Exactly.
You know?
I agree because
That's also the thing is how does asylum work? If you're seeking asylum, you're supposed to go to the next closest country that can offer you asylum,
Yeah,
not to
exactly.
where you want to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, that I think it gets a little fishy there.
Yeah, I agree, but the thing is, like, I agree with you to an extent, but at the same time, it's like Israel bombed the shit out of fucking
Palestine?
yeah, the Gaza Strip. But the thing is, like, think about it. But to them, it's their problem. I agree, it's their problem. But the thing is, they're reacting in the ways they're trying to get rid of Hamas because Hamas, obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys agree with me. They're a terrorist organization, bro.
They are.
They are a terrorist
Well,
organization.
how did the whole shit start? They fucking
Yeah,
started shooting up that music festival in Israel.
Exactly. So pretty much, like, of course, I feel like there should be kind of more of a talks. Like pretty much, like the Palestinian people should get not be like Israel's bitch, but pretty much like talks like, hey man, we agree with you. Like, we think that who was it? Not that that these terrorist group that's trying to pretty much use it as body shields. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I feel like that in a way they should get together, but I feel like it will never happen because they're gonna think that they're just controlling us. There's never
There's too much ego.
There's too much. Yeah, bro.
I think that's what it is,
Matter,
too much
bro.
ego.
That's the thing. It's all about the religion too. It's like that's
Yeah,
the holy line.
That's the scary
Yeah.
part, dude. Is like because it's two different religions, right? I'm honestly I'm not educated on the whole situation
Yeah.
enough. So, but it's two different religions, right? Like Palestine's like mostly like Muslim,
Yeah.
and then Israel's mostly Jewish. So like to me, it's like okay, like in a fucking world where there is no religion, would they be in a war right now?
Possibly.
I don't
yeah.
think so.
You think they would?
I think so
Well,
too. Because
if they were-
That's the
if-
thing
okay,
is
so,
what's
like,
going
your
on with the
religion-
wars right now is either over religion or over resources.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
so
It's usually about
you
resources.
think Israel and Palestine, if there was no religion, they'd still be at war?
I don't think so because I don't know what resources
think about
they
it.
have that they would need. You know.
Well, not just that. Think about it. Say they didn't have no religion involved, but there are certain type of people though. You get what I'm saying? It's like saying like, if you take away religion away from it,
Yeah.
there's still a certain type of people. They're not the same.
Yeah. So to
I mean,
me,
it might be similar.
yeah.
Well, it's like saying like, wait a minute. Say there's a religion. Say they're not saying, oh, we're Jewish. No. Say it's just Israel.
Israel, yeah,
And
as a
then it's
continent
just-
or
it's a-
whatever.
It's
Country.
country,
Yeah.
of course. It's like Israel, and then there's of course Palestine.
Mhm.
Of course, Palestine. They're gonna be some kind of rivalry between each other. It's always gonna be some kind of conflict, bro. Like one wants to be like more of the top dog than the other.
Superior.
Exactly, bro.
But
So regardless of religion or not, there's always gonna be some kind of
conflict.
conflict.
Yeah.
Bro.
That makes sense.
But to me, like so humans, we should have came to. I think we've evolved to where we shouldn't be like fighting like savages like that.
Well,
So to me,
Well,
to
you-
me, it's
you
like
think so, but then you look at the people that are in the
Yeah,
Amazon that
exactly.
haven't got found, you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Like there's still obviously there's still those people that are fucking crazy, but like to me, like we should be civilized, and that doesn't like give me hope for humanity. When I see stuff like that, it's like, what the fuck's going on?
yes.
That's the thing is that there's less problems if we can all get along together a little better.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, what do you think, Brian? Break it down for me.
for me, like I said, like I agree with the part like it's not our problem because we're over here because we actually do have our own problems to deal with.
We have a lot of
Like,
our own
exactly.
problems.
I feel like we should take care of us first, then
Mhm.
whatever resources we have left over, okay, we'll help out. But first, let's take care of us first.
But yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's what matters. It's like the citizens are paying for fucking
exactly.
taxes and shit.
We're like paying into this, you know.
Yep. I don't want to pay for some other country that because they can't correct themselves.
And the
like,
same thing. So what happens when U.S. goes shit? Who gonna do? Are the people that are helping out? Are they gonna help us out?
Fuck no, fool. They're gonna look the other way. I'm gonna look the other
We're
way.
be like that dog. You know that dog that looks around.
Yeah, you dog.
Thank you, donation.
Thank you, donation. Thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, but no, I think like I said, like going back to the Burning Man, like that shit's insane, bro.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, that's insane. Like I don't know why you go to the extent to burn yourself because at the end of the day, I feel like that's not gonna change nothing, bro. It really isn't.
Nope.
But
it's like,
that's the thing with those kind of
cause.
people is do they actually think that that's gonna do something?
Exactly. It's like saying like all these people.
Like honest.
I feel bad for him and
question,
his
like,
family.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
what
of
did he
course.
think that was gonna do? Honestly, besides
exactly.
honestly, all that's going on now is being made fun of on Twitter. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Yep. Which is kind of sad because like he kind of.
because I bet you his idea was like he wanted to do something about it. Like he wanted to make a change, but
Obviously, yeah, we get the
Really?
message, but like, bro,
But
like,
sometimes-
what are you
come on.
doing?
Yep.
yeah,
And it's
bro.
like, it's a conflict between two people that we can't just. It's been there for what, ever?
Dude, that
Exactly,
conflict's been there
yeah.
for years.
Yeah, bro.
I think
so
for
that's
centuries, dude.
that's
Ever
why-
since they were like even.
Ever since
Yeah,
Jesus
Israel.
came out.
Yeah, dude, just about, dude. It's like one of those conflicts. Like, is it even worth it? Like,
Dude, everybody was saying like God have glory, and the other side was saying Mashallah, dude.
Mashallah.
All right. Yeah, bro. But
Ever since that time, that's where it got fucked up.
it's that conflict, bro. It's just, of course, we all wish all peace all around, but it's like I said, everyone has like their own. Each country has like their own
thing.
attention to doing what they're doing.
But that's that Megadeth song, dude. Holy Wars, dude.
Exactly, bro.
That's true.
It's a great song.
That's
bro.
on based on religion.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I think if there was no religion, there'd be no conflict.
That's
I think there would still be,
to
just
be honest,
because of resources.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, resources, yeah.
There'll still be conflict. You can't just say, "Oh, it's got religion." It doesn't matter. There's still be conflict because of resources. Because of course, you don't want to use all your resources. What are you to do? You're in the next door country.
You know how I think there would be no conflict?
Huh.
Is if we all spoke the same language.
Dude, imagine.
Maybe.
Maybe, possibly, but
Then we'd actually be able to all understand each other. Imagine, like, you know how America all works together with each other? Because we all speak the same language?
Or like we work with South America and we work with like Canada because
Well,
we all
not-
speak.
And like we're not beefing with Canada or Australia or
Well,
like,
be, also
you
be
know
like,
what I mean?
like it would be like it wouldn't make sense for us to beef with them. But yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, like
I feel like most of us were able to understand each other more than we.
instead of having that language barrier. But I don't know, dude.
I think it goes more to that.
I think a lot of it is understanding, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like different cultures, different ways, but like nobody's able to explain each other because we don't speak each other's language. You know what I mean?
or we could say one word, but it's interpreted differently.
Or
And
it's
another
like we're not like
language.
if I'm clicking on the YouTube on a blank account, like I just like on a random ass computer. You know what I mean? I just started a YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna see like Chinese culture or like Muslim culture. We're gonna see what's cool in the U.S. You know what I
Of
mean?
course, yeah.
If I feel like more people will watch that other kind of shit from other cultures if we were able to understand it without having to read it. 'Cause people are fucking lazy. You don't want to read no fucking subtitles.
Hell no, bro.
I don't. I know.
To be honest,
Imagine if we could all just have a full on conversation with anybody.
I think English is like one of the
It's one of the common
most spoken languages in
yeah,
the
around the
world.
world.
I think Singapore. I think English is the most spoken language
Oh, bro. Oh, shit.
over whatever.
I'm gonna fuck this up so bad, but there's some kind of saying to where if you can speak to a man, you get to his brain, but if you speak a man's like native language, you get to his heart. You know what I mean?
That makes
shit,
sense.
Damn. That was pretty hard, bro.
That's pretty.
So-
Well, think about it. Like even when like us Californians, like we get somebody from Texas talk to us, is like
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Country ass
Even
accent.
though they're still speaking English, they still have an accent to it. You're like, what the fuck?
They know where you're coming from. They know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you must be from the West Coast.
Or the
Or
East Coast.
California.
Or
And look how simple that is. Obviously, we can have a full ass conversation with each other, but from the beginning, we're like, "Oh, you're from here." Like we're already kind of judging.
we already, yeah, exactly.
off the bat,
We
you
already
what
know
I mean?
that they have that.
and that's the same language.
Exactly. That's what's crazy. So imagine like a whole different language.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's
You
crazy.
just look at them differently. Like
Yeah, yeah.
no matter how you
You're
want
judging.
to or not, you are. You are. It's pure and simple.
Damn, that's
In the way
crazy.
you are, yeah, you're looking out like, you're not feeling the same.
And that's the thing is they're judging you too.
Yeah, they're the same thing. Yeah, like you city folks, like just because we're proud of think we're city folks, like bro, what the hell? No,
There's still
there's no
some.
such like. There's parts of remember, not all California is city. If you go into deeper, like more toward the LA or like more to the like.
I think I would want to say like
coast.
80% of California's city.
But then after that, you start coming out to the high desert.
Yeah.
Then you start coming out more to the
Like the
rural
farmland.
area. Yeah,
Farmland out there. We have no farmland.
Yeah, exactly.
And like Ventura and out there.
Even in the desert, all the dates and shit that are growing out there in the Palm Springs.
Even like,
that's true,
even
yeah.
like Northern Cal is mostly like area, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's real
true.
beautiful up there, but
Like going up to Santa Cruz.
yeah, exactly. Or even more north, bro. Like
More north
Shasta,
than that?
going towards Shasta Mountains, like right from the border of Oregon and Cali.
Oh, you been up there, huh?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
been
That's
nice,
why it's real nice up there, bro. It's like beautiful green.
Hella green.
Dude, I remember I wanted to move up there for the
Like especially like
longest.
Sacramento, like going to Sacramento is like it's. I mean,
Or Redding? So I think Redding's the
Yeah,
last
that's-
Californian city before getting to Oregon, right?
That's the thing. California is so fucking beautiful, but it's
It
just
is,
so
bro.
expensive though.
Dude, I think Brian and I were talking about that. It's like, dude,
Yeah.
like it's so like. I think we asked each other like, do you plan on like moving out of California to a different state? I'm like, fuck, dude, it's just so nice here. Like we're so spoiled. We have the beach, we have the mountains, we have
It's all
like
hella close.
everything,
Yeah,
dude.
The
yeah.
farthest you're driving is an
Best
hour and a
weather.
half, and then
Yeah.
to go gamble in Vegas is 2.5 hours.
2-3 hours,
Yeah.
yeah. From here.
Yeah, because like here, Cali, like, yeah, we have purple weather, best weather, bro, too.
Yeah.
We're not dealing with crazy ass. Yeah, we do get snow. Like it's
Once in a while.
Yeah,
Now
but not just us. Like I'm saying, just California in general. Yeah, we get some snows and all that shit, like crazy snow, like fucked up snow and stuff. But the majority of the time, it's fucking beautiful weather. Because there's other states like in Texas, like, well, remember that one time when it was like a blizzard, how the pipeline was freezing and freaking popping. Bro, we're not doing that shit.
The
Bro.
only thing we gotta worry about is earthquakes, and I
Exactly,
feel like
that's us.
That's not too bad. That's not too
The
bad.
earthquakes happen.
Shitty spot where it happens, you know.
We kind of are, but yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not too bad. That's not too bad.
bro.
I got a little quote.
Let's hear the quote. Let's hear the quote. Freaking take.
I deleted it. No, just kidding. Okay, so it's a quote from James Clear. It says, "You don't have to be be the victim of your own environment. You can also be the architect of it."
Ooh.
And it's because I'm reading Atomic Habits from James Clear. My girl got it for me for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good book.
Pretty good.
I mean, it's a book that I've been wanting to read, and she kind of got it for me. So it kind of like, I was reading the 48 Laws of Power before, and I kind of put that to the side to read this.
That's a good quote.
That's
that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. How I said like I live in the desert, so I started doing.
You kind of
desert
make
shit.
Yeah. You do the best with where you live at.
To me, the way I kind of understand the quote is like, you want your environment to be the same as what you, not you think, but what you want out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I want my friends to strive the way that I strive.
Mm-hmm.
So I want them to be like all of us to fucking, if we're gonna, I think you and I talked about it, like I want all of us to make it together, like because it'd be whack to make it just me and then kind of watch everybody. Yeah, so exactly. So that's the way I see it. So it's like motivating you guys or motivating people that we have around us to
Our circle.
level up with us instead of like keeping them down there.
But let's together or not.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
no,
Let's go. Oh, what do you think, Brian?
So read that quote again one time.
Yeah, I got you.
It's really interesting. Bro. That's a real good quote.
It says you don't have to be the victim of your environment. You can also be the architect of it.
So for me, the way I take that quote is more like a saying like it's a powerful quote, but in the way I read it, it's very simple, bro. It's like saying like you can't bitch complain about where you're at because by bitch complaining,
Because you could also become a creator.
And exactly, you could actually do something about it.
Exactly.
You see, that's what I get from the quote. It's like saying stop your bitching and complaining, and just do what you can with what you got.
Yep.
What about you, Justin? What do you think about the quote?
Sorry.
Damn, that's a son. You think about it?
You know, my boy.
So that's what I see out of it too, honestly. It's like you can sit there and waste time bitching and complaining
Yep.
that your shit's fucked up. Or instead of wasting the time bitching and complaining about the time that's
that you're wasting bitching and complaining.
You're just wasting fucking time.
That's
Stop
all it
bitching
is,
and
dude.
get to it.
Yeah.
Stop being a bitch and get to the shit that you have to fucking do.
Exactly.
Sometimes it could be easier said than done, though.
Yeah,
It's way easier said than done. But guess what? It ain't gonna happen if you don't fucking do nothing.
Yeah,
Yep, exactly. Because like to me, I'm a big ass procrastinator.
Me too.
Dude, that's like my one fucking thing. It's like I could say I'm gonna do something, but I think lately I've been like pretty good at
Like
like
you've been jumping on it.
Yeah,
like you gotta do it. Don't wait off of it. You just do it.
Because I've been holding myself more what is it? Accountable to my things. Because I'm like, dude, like life is so short. Like, and I've been like listening to a lot of people where they're like, dude, like your life is like so little like of like whatever the fucking lifespan is of the world or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's up to you if you want to make something of it. Like you could just be a conformist and be some normal dude, or you could actually make some shit out of it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is with your own head, you know what you want.
Yup. And you know what it takes.
You know what you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what kills us. Yup.
Mm-hmm. Do not sit and bitch. Just even if you don't think you can, make little steps here and there.
Yep.
And that's the thing with fucking going to the moon and shit. One small step.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's the Atomic Habits. That's what the book. That's what it's all about. It's like he says, like it's not about like he's all about not goals, but making like a routine, and a routine that's gonna get you towards those goals. But it's also like little things, because little things add up to big things.
Exactly. That's the thing is, if you can change one thing, one basic fucking thing that could make you into one thing, then you do another little basic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do another little basic thing. Then all of a sudden you have all kinds of shit that you change around that you're getting used to and you're doing on the daily all the time. Then,
like me, dude. Lately I've been because I want to set up I want to get a cold plunge set up out in my yard.
Yeah.
And so lately it sounds dumb, but after the morning, I go to the gym and then come back home. I do like a nice little 20 seconds of just fucking cold water to build myself up to that fucking 3-4 minutes to that fucking. And like even on like yesterday I'm like, oh, you know what? Like I probably won't do it today. Yeah. I still fucking did it. Like I still put the cold water on just to keep going, like because it's something that like it does boost me up for the day.
You know what you call that, brother? When you get in cold water or do a cold plunge? Getting a chest nut, bro.
Getting a chest nut.
Get your balls go all into your chest.
Dude, that shit sucks. Dude, honestly, there's days where I'm like, fuck, this shit sucks.
Yeah.
But then there's days where I'm like, today I stayed like, I'm like, I could do this. I could keep on going. And I just started adjusting little things like that in my head. I think like stuff like that adds up to like bigger things. Like, for example, let's starting this fucking podcast. Like, dude, we're doing shit that people like could talk about it. We talked about it for what, 2-3 years?
Yeah, that's true. Like
we talked about it for 2-3 years, dude.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you said, we can't procrastinate on that shit, bro. We weren't like really like pushing to it. Like we were talking about it, but we never got the action.
Well, guess what? Little steps here and there.
Yeah.
And now we're going.
And now we got the ball. It's still very
That's how it works. We're still going slow, but we're picking up little by little.
That's
little by little. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to get anything done. Little by little.
That's what it is, dude. Like it's like little habits. It's not even like setting a big ass goal and then.
That's the thing is, people think when they want to make a change that it's gonna happen all the fucking once. It never is gonna happen.
Well, that's what like the whole like dieting thing is like, dude, you're gonna switch up your whole lifestyle for this amount of time to this weight, but after that, what are you gonna do? Like, to me, it's like I gotta put food in my body, a certain type of food in my body to perform this way, and my like it says it's fucking shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But the thing is, guess what? We already got this podcast going.
Yep.
And little by little, we'll be growing. Hopefully, that's our mission here. You know,
that's the goal.
The goal is to keep growing. You know,
spread the positivity, man.
I agree. But yeah, man. So
that's it.
That's it, man. So thank you, Joseph, for joining us.
And hopefully you'll be, not just a fucking regular guest, but I think you should be.
You should be like part of it, bro. Yeah. If you want to, because we say what, like one more mic will be good, bro.
What do you mean? I have 4 mics.
Oh shoot! Oh yeah, you're right.
Dang.
Hey man, I was getting this bitch calm down.
Little sense.
I was like, oh shit, man.
I already have the whole setup.
So we're good, bro. So yeah, man. So I feel like Joseph, I feel like you can actually make this popping more better, man.
Yep.
You know, ideas whenever we get new guests on the show.
Have a little guest, yeah. That'd be pretty sick. Or just us bullshit.
Or just us bullshit, bro. Because it's like, this podcast is just to talk about, it's about to have a good time,
Chilling
talk
out.
about funny shit.
Drink some beer.
Drink some beer, enjoy.
Do some cocaine. I mean,
a little
yeah.
bit.
Alrighty then. That's the second episode of the Flare Up.
Flare Up. It's
Podcast.
me, Brian, Frank the
Frankie,
Tank,
and
Joseph.
Yes, sir.
I can't even see the top of it.